Raymer Field on the campus of the University of Wisconsin River Falls. It is Level 3 WIAA Division II high school football action. It's a big one tonight. Right there in front of you is the coin toss, so you can just kind of watch that. Let's just get into that right now before we do any other formal introductions. This is kind of a big moment. So Level 3 playoffs. Here we go. Referees giving the final instructions, showing the coin down there on the field. For the Wildcats, Tino Massa, Joseph Tarasavich, Mason Novak, and Sam Simpson for the River Falls Wildcats. In front of you there. All right, let's flip the coin. And here it is. The coin is in the air. And he shows them, and I can't tell. Oh, I think the Wildcats won the ball. They're going to receive the football. And Oshkosh North wants to go from left to the right. Oh, they're going to defer. They're going to kick. So Oshkosh North won the toss. They're going to defer. And now the handshake, and the Wildcats will receive the football first tonight. There you go. Oshkosh North wins the toss. They defer. Give the Wildcats the football. Tonight, they'll be going from our right to left. Well, again, everybody, and welcome. Kevin Westhouse along with Jeff Johnson, Rob Derry, Braden Engstrom, and Chris Larson down field side, bringing you the action tonight. How are you, Jeff Johnson?
Fantastic, Kevin. We're seeing a little bit of history tonight here at David Smith Stadium. Only the third appearance in school history for the Wildcats in Level 3.
And I do not believe they've made it to Level 4. So
they have not.
Speaking of history, it would be historic tonight. These are two very evenly matched teams tonight. The number 3 seeded Oshkosh North is 10-1, 6-1 in conference, and second place in the Fox River Classic South Conference. They're coming across the state to take on the number 1 seed River Falls Wildcats. They're also 10-1, 6-1 in conference, and a co-winner of the Big Rivers Conference Championship. Boy, I tell you what, these teams, though, as we watch some game film, they're about as identical as their records, Jeff.
Yeah, we've been talking about this all week, Kevin. These teams are essentially mirror images of each other, as you can see here. Statistically and play style, you can see the statistics on the screen. Wildcats averaging almost 42 points a game, giving up about 18.5. Meanwhile, the Spartans averaging 36.5, giving up only 13.8. So Wildcats have had a little tougher schedule based on the opponent's record, if that means anything. But like you said, both teams 10-1, outstanding football teams, and that's what you're going to see at Level 3 football. You're not going to have any bad teams that are still left.
Right. I mean, I'm going to go out on a limb here. You might see a final score of 42-38. Right at their averages. You could see that tonight.
That wouldn't surprise me. I think we'll get into the keys of the game, but it's going to come down to stops and turnovers, I'm thinking, tonight.
Yeah. Flags, turnovers, just right top of the cliche bag. But, yeah, stops, turnovers, and penalties tonight. You got to come out. You got to play a clean game. You got to hang on to the football. And we're at Level 3. Every team is an excellent football team, and that is the case here again tonight. You got two dandies, two teams, though, that play very, very similar style of football. They both have great quarterbacks, Jeff. I'll let you get into that a little bit.
They do. Let's talk about the visiting team, Oshkosh North, first. They're led by their senior quarterback, number 17, Bryce Ott. Outstanding two-sport athlete. He's an excellent basketball player as well, 6'7". He has nearly 2,000 yards passing this year, 27 touchdown passes, which is 9th in the state of Wisconsin. And he's not afraid to pull it down and run with the football either. You'll see him do a little bit of read option tonight as well. He has 244 yards rushing and 3 touchdowns. When he's throwing the football, keep an eye on number 11, senior wide receiver Dalton Clark.
We'll be calling his name a lot tonight.
A lot. He's generally the first target. He's the one that he'll zero in on just about every pass play. Clark with 56 receptions for nearly 1,000 yards receiving, 966. That's 10th in the state of Wisconsin, and a whopping 11 touchdown receptions for Clark. Also plays defense. He'll play some safety, where he has 55 tackles and 4 interceptions as well. So keep an eye on the number 11, Dalton Clark.
Yeah, and they have a few other guys they're not afraid to go to as well. Jameer Scott, They like to go to senior Max Rohr a little. Well, he's a defensive back, sorry. But who's the other receiver that they like to go to? Jamon Thompson-Schreck. They're not afraid to go to him either.
Yeah, those are the last two guys you mentioned, Jamari Scott and Jamon Thompson-Schreck. Those are their two running backs that they'll like to alternate. They're not afraid to throw it to them as well, like you mentioned. They'll typically start out most games with Scott in the backfield. He has 853 yards rushing this season and 16 touchdowns already. And Thompson-Schreck is the other running back, number 5.
Yep. Uh-oh. We had a little power outage there. So
are we back?
We're back. We're back.
All right.
Yeah, I wouldn't touch anything else down there.
Yeah. Thompson-Schreck has 561 yards rushing and 6 touchdowns for the year. So you'll see those two backs alternate throughout the evening.
There we go.
All right. We're good.
Yeah, we had a little electricity hiccup here, but I think we're still good to go. All right, let's talk a little bit about the brackets, Jeff. Here we are, the final 8 in Division II.
Yeah, this started out with 32 teams. Now we're down to 8. You can see the upper left-hand corner, Group 1. That's tonight's River Falls Oshkosh North game. The winner of tonight's game here will square off against the winner of the number 1 seed Notre Dame versus number 2 seed Rice Lake. Obviously very familiar with the Warriors as we played them earlier this season. Other side of the bracket, West De Pere will take on Union Grove, and then Mequon Homestead will host Monona Grove. So all 3 of those other games are at 7 p.m. tonight. This is the only 6 o'clock start. Which one is? Oh, is it?
That's what Rice Lake and Notre Dame's at 6 o'clock as well.
Okay, so we'll keep an eye on that and see how that game's going as well, because that game obviously is pretty meaningful to whoever wins this game.
Yeah, so let's go. Yeah, so before we get into a little bit more and talking about the Wildcats, we need to thank our game sponsor tonight, Cleveland Chiropractic. Want to thank you to today's game sponsor. They're proud to support the championship character through competition. Cleveland Family Chiropractic has been supporting our community for 27 years. Their dedication to youth sports is unwavering, and they are honored to support Wildcat football. Whether caring for pro athletes or taking care of peewee ball players, their focus is on restoring better health for better performance. They'd be honored to be part of their healthcare team. Thank you, Cleveland Chiropractic and Josh Cleveland. All right, let's go back. Let's talk a little bit more about the Wildcats. Let's talk about all conference selections.
Yeah, a litany of Wildcats made the various all conference teams. Those were just published this week. Offensively, first team, not a lot of surprises, I would argue. Joseph Tarasavich at running back, Mason Novak wide receiver, along with Todd Benedict at wide receiver, 2 wide receivers for the Cats. And then on the offensive line, Sam Simpson, the Indiana University recruit. First team defense, Anthony McPherson in the secondary, along with Blake Schneider, Austin Stelright at defensive end, and Jack Larson at defensive tackle. So 4 on offense, 4 on defense. Second team, this was the one I think I would take issue with. Tino Massa.
I'm going to go ahead and take issue. The guy throws 72% on the season. Probably one of the best quarterbacks in the state of Wisconsin.
Yeah, and I'd say he had one of the best seasons in Wildcat history, if not the best season at quarterback. And I honestly, Kevin, thought he was a candidate for Player of the Year. Yeah. And he ends up on second team, so that's a shame. Cal Dumond, Vince Anderson on offense. Defensively, Todd Benedict again gets two mentions, offense and defense, and then Thade Dreyer. Kicker, Gavin Carafel, also first team on special teams. And then a couple honorable mention candidates, Oliver Simmons on defense, Nolan Hopeful at linebacker.
Congratulations.
And
here
Coach
we go.
Schurz was Coach of the Year as well.
Well, there you go, head coach, Coach Schurz. Here come the Wildcats. Cowbells in the house. Coming out of the stable tonight. Here they go. Level 3, Joseph Tarasavich. Got his team ready to go. Let's go! Here come the Wildcats. Who's got some chills on a brisk fall evening here in early November in River Falls, Wisconsin? Final 8 in the state of Wisconsin, trying to get to level 4, the final 4, for a chance to go to the state championship game. But first, you got to take care of business tonight here against a very tough Oshkosh North team. Wow, a little electricity in the
Little
air,
bit,
huh?
yeah, a little bit. The crowd's starting to file in here. Early start. Normally we're accustomed to starting at 7 p.m. and have a 6 o'clock start tonight. Plenty of room for you. Come on down.
Come on down. It's a nice fall night.
Better than last Friday night, Kevin.
There we go. So we're going to talk a little bit about the man-up movement a little bit later. So we've been doing this for 2 weeks. We're at 98, so we need 2 more to get to 100. Can we get it before kickoff is my question. We're going to be really close. We're at 98, so if you got the email from Mike Cayley, go ahead and get that done. We need 2 more. Who wants to take us over the top to 100?
Good sportsmanship. Please help foster the spirit of good sportsmanship by appreciating the efforts of both teams, the coaches, and the officials in tonight's contest in a positive manner. Also, please be reminded that state law prohibits the use of tobacco products in an area used by public schools. This includes the parking lot. Finally, we ask the assistance of parents to monitor.
Hey, Anthony Hanks, Jackie Anderson, Josh Harder, Steve's on, John Ackerman, welcome. Anthony Hanks from the Fox Valley. He says Thompson Schreck and Jamar Scott are very good. He said, here we go, national anthem. Well, good evening again, everybody, and welcome back to David Smith Stadium at Raymer Field on the campus of the University of Wisconsin River Falls. It's Level 3 WIAA Division II high school football, the final 8 in the state of Wisconsin. It's a glorious night for football here in early November. It is the Oshkosh North Spartans against your River Falls Wildcats. Hello again, everybody, and welcome. I'm Kevin Westhouse, joined by Jeff Johnson, Rob Derry, Braden Engstrom, and Chris Larson. Hey, Jeff, how are you?
Excellent, Kevin. You can just feel the electricity inside this building right now, Kevin.
Got a few goosebumps going on. It's a special night. Not often you get to level 3. This is a kind of a once or twice a decade type deal. Enjoy it tonight. 2 very evenly matched teams. I think you're in for a dandy.
A couple mirror images of each other like we talked in the pregame show. A lot of similarities between both teams. Both teams have an outstanding run game. Both teams have an excellent quarterback, a senior quarterback, and both teams with strong defenses. So we'll see who can get some stops tonight. And obviously, this kind of goes without saying, but the turnover game is going to be incredibly important tonight.
Yeah, big time. So Wildcats did lose the toss. Oshkosh North deferred. They're going to give the Wildcats the ball first. River Falls was in the dark blue top, white pant, white bonnet. Oshkosh North is in the all-white tonight with the kind of gold bonnet. Wildcats will be going from your right to left. Oshkosh North will be kicking off from the left to right. 12 minutes are on the clock. We're all nestled in up here. We're ready to go. We're trying to bring this right into your living room. We're really glad you're all here. Should be an absolute dandy tonight. Why wouldn't it be? Level 3, you play all season. Both teams 10-1, 6-1 in conference. Very similar styles. Let's go.
Back to receive, as usual, for the Wildcats. Number 1, Riker O'Keefe. On the far side, on the near side, number 2 is all-conference defensive back Anthony McPherson.
McPherson and O'Keefe, Riker O'Keefe. Let's go. So Ryko keeps Grandpa yesterday down at Table on Main, and he's got it back at the 1, and his foot goes into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback for River Falls. They'll start out on their own 20. Good kick. Both these kickers are similar too, Jeff.
They really are. We were watching the Wildcats kicker Gavin Carafel, the junior, in pregame warm-ups, and he was hitting from right around 55 tonight.
Yeah. So this game could come down to that. I saw his parents in the parking lot, and I brought that up, and they both looked very nervous about that proposition.
Haven't had a lot of close games, so this one is earmarked for one of those.
Here we go. Why don't we just start out with Big Joseph Terra-Savage plunging it up on the left side. Gains 3 on first down. Second down and 7.
Yeah, North has a very good defense, as we talked earlier too. Very stout against the run. It's gonna take some runs, of course, to open up the passing game, led by Tino Massa, the quarterback. Lots of receivers to pick from for the Wildcats. Mason Novak, Charlie Burke, Todd Benedict, all on the near side right now.
Near side, 3 receivers back to pass, looking down the field, still looking, no one help. Got a man across the middle. Benedict with a catch and a first down yardage all the way out to the 39-yard line. Great patience and great protection back there for Tino Massa. Finds number 4, Benedict, across the middle and puts it right on the 4.
Yeah, you hit it right in the head with the great protection, Kevin. Tino had all day to throw the football, and a nice crossing pattern that time by Benedict. He sat down, found him in the middle of the field. First down, Wildcats.
Move the chains. Back to hand it off to Joey. Bounces it, still bouncing, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, I believe. They're going to blow the play dead. They might give him half a yard in the play. It'll be, let's call it 2nd and 9.
Big front 7 for the Spartans. Probably the biggest front 7 that we've seen all season. So it's going to be a challenge for the Wildcat run game. 2nd
down and 9, pistol formation, 2 receivers up top. Back to pass is Massa. Going for the home run ball. Got a man! Oh, in and out of the hands of Charlie Burke. He had him. He had a step on him, put it right on the 0, and just couldn't reel it in.
Yeah, he did put it right on him. Outstanding throw again by Tino Massa. And decent coverage, but Burke looked like he had a step on him, and just weren't able to connect. Makes for a pretty big 3rd down.
3rd and long. Massa back to pass again. Going for it again, and nobody there this time. Benedict was on a different route than Tino threw that. Throw it away. It's going to be punt time for the Wildcats. A little mix-up on the route there.
Yeah, a little mix-up. I mean, he was going all the way that time to Charlie Burke. Todd Benedict was open over the middle of the field, but he was going to Burke all the way on that play, and like you said, looked like a little bit of a mix-up
on the route. 4th and 9. Punt time for River Falls. Gavin Carafel back to do the punting for River Falls. He's their kicker all the way around the board. Good snap. Kick is away. It's a wobbly kick. Fielded back on the 25-yard line. Gets to the outside. It's got the 30, the 35, and the 37-yard line. Pretty good return there by number 2, Jackson Anderson for Oshkosh North.
Jackson Anderson, one of the leading receivers for the Spartans tonight. You'll hear his name called throughout the evening as well. Big victory for the Spartans, getting the Wildcats off the field with just 1 first down. So we'll see what they look like on offense here, led by their senior quarterback, number 17, Bryce Ott.
Bryce Ott, he's 6'7", 205. He's a senior. He's good. Good athlete.
Good
basketball player as well. In the backfield is a Jamari Scott in the backfield, pistol formation. 3 receivers tucked in tight there on the left side. They're going to hand it off to Scott. Tries the edge. He's got the edge. He's got 13 yards and gets over the midfield stripe out to the 48-yard line of River Falls. And that's maybe the weak spot for River Falls, on the edge.
Yeah, we've been talking about that throughout the season. The Wildcats have struggled at times to contain the edge, and the Spartans do like to run the ball outside, and I'm sure that'll be a point of emphasis tonight for Oshkosh North.
Bryce Ott. Cowbells are out imploring their Wildcats. Each team with a first down here in the early going. Wildcats stalled out after their first down. 1st and 10 now for Oshkosh North. Hand it off, bounce it up through the middle. Jamari Scott plunges forward for about 6. It'll be 2nd and 4 for the Spartans.
Similar style of offenses you'll see on both teams tonight. Oshkosh North also likes to run the no-huddle offense. They'll get their plays off relatively quickly like the Wildcats do, and should be a shootout here.
It's going to be a shootout. I'd say the first team to 45 is what I was saying early on. 2nd and 4. Handoff, cut it back up the middle. Oh, nice stiff tackle there. Who do you got?
That was number 75, Sam Simpson.
Sam Simpson puts the old 7-5 right on him. And boom, loss of yardage on the play. The Indiana recruits showing up early, and boy, they get him a real generous spot.
Yeah, they sure did. We'll need Sam a lot tonight. He's going to have to play probably a little bit more defense than he's accustomed to against this high-powered offense.
Probably 4-down territory here from the 42. 3rd and 3.5. Back to pass. Going for the home run ball near side. And a lot of just hand jostling there. And good coverage by Oliver Simmons and incomplete.
Yeah, real nice coverage that time by Simmons. He's given up a few inches to the receiver there, but stuck with him, and
they're going
bit of a surprise. Oshkosh North is going to
punt the football here. I know they did some fake plays last week, so I would stay alert here. They had a fake punt last week. There's some pretty good trickeration that didn't get it done. Let's see if they go back to the well here. I'd be alert on the fake.
Especially at this part of the field.
Yeah, in this part of the game. But no, they're just going to punt it away. They're going to play traditional football. Fielded by Novak down in the 6. Going to try to move it forward and taken down on about the 10. Maybe they'll give them forward progress to the 10-yard line. Nice punt and 5-yard return for Novak from the Cats. It'll be the Wildcats' second possession. They're going to start out deep in their own territory. They'll have 90 yards to go to the promised land.
You never know what you're going to see in a high school football game, Kevin, and one thing I would not have guessed that we would have seen tonight are 2 possessions and 2 stops, one by each team.
We were not predicting that. I was kind of half joking when I said 45 is the number tonight. Let's go watch. It'll be like a 2013 game. Hey, Scott Mann, welcome back, Southeastern Tennessee. Hopefully you bring us much good luck as you brought us last week. Here we go, 1st and 10. Cats with their second possession. Give it to Joseph Terasavage, up to the middle. Busting forward, he's got 11 or 12. Joseph Terasavage. Dan Jenkins on the stats tonight. I see Dan over there. He's counting yardage. I see him he's got his second hand out trying to count 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 on that, Dan says.
That's a play the Wildcats have run about 150 times this season, and generally successful. Terasavage up the middle for a first down.
They'll go right back to it again. This time off the left edge, in behind big old number 75. And the rest of that big offensive line for the Cats, that'll gain 4 or 5. It'll be 2nd and 5 yards. Good run on first down by Joseph.
Digs himself out of a pretty big hole that they're in, starting the possession at right around their own 10-yard line. So good start to the drive for Tino Massa and the Wildcats.
2nd and 5. Massa will hand it off to Joey again. This time he's cutting, gets a little bit free. Now the pile's pushing forward. He'll gain 3 on the play. It's going to be 3rd and short for River Falls. We talked a little bit about this too off air in pregame, is maybe these teams are very similar. Maybe one slight edge goes to River Falls in their running game, I believe.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, they certainly have their workhorse in Terasavage, who this year has over 1,700 yards and an incredible 32 touchdowns. North has 2 good backs as well.
Give it to Joey. Cuts it back. I don't know if he's got it. I think he's going to be short by about half a yard. Let's see if they elect to go for it here. It's going to be 3rd and half a yard, 4th and half a yard. That's dangerous.
Pretty good spot by the near side referee.
Real good spot. Let's see. Measurement, Jeff? Maybe the 3rd measurement of the season?
This would be number 3.
I think he's half a yard short. Why don't we just get up under center and tush push this thing for half a yard? You have to get to the 31, I believe. Right?
The Spartans coming in with their heavy package defensively. We'll see if they just try to get them to. No,
they're going to tush push it forward. Yep. They got it. They go Philadelphia Eagles on them right there, and they gain 3 or 4. Nothing fancy. Move the chains on 4th down. Fairly risky, but they felt good about that with their bigs up front. And they get the yardage needed, and they'll get a fresh set of downs.
I know that's something the Wildcats would prefer not to do, having Tino Massa run with the football. try to keep him healthy and upright, but they needed to that time, and Tino lunged forward for the first.
1st and 10. Got a man wide open in the flat. That's caught by the big tight end, Stelreich. He's got 15 yards. Austin Stelreich keeps his balance. About 7 yards, a yak on that. Austin Stelreich.
Austin's been a much bigger part of the passing game as the season has gone on, especially the last month or so. The Wildcats have used Austin as a receiver, and he's just such a great athlete. Got to get the ball in his hands and see what he can do, and he got the first down right there.
Wildcats go quick again.
Nothing
doing there, and maybe a no gain back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 10. Boy, that defense, you said, they're big, they're strong. They're going to be a challenge for that offensive line of River Falls.
Yeah, this is probably the best defensive team that we've seen, I'd say, since Rice Lake, which was several weeks ago. Definitely a formidable challenge for the Wildcat offense to try to move the ball on the ground.
Formidable. I like that. 2 receivers up top, tight end in off the right side of the line. Play action, back to pass, looking, going for the home run ball again. Got a man in stride and just about caught. No flags. Is there no flag? No flag. No flag. Intended receiver over there, Jeff.
That was Mason Novak on the far side there. A
little hand fighting again over there, maybe.
A little bit. He kind of let it go on the last possession, on Oshkosh North's possession, and I think that's a good no call.
Yeah.
Great throw by Massa. Put it only where the receiver could catch the ball, and they just weren't able to connect.
Here we go again, 3rd and 10. 3 receivers near side. Massa back to pass. Looking now, he's got a crossing run. Almost picked off. That was number 10, Andrew Oler, who read that and almost had himself a pick 6.
Yeah, that was Oler had all kinds of green grass right in front of him on that pass. The Wildcats caught a break there.
Boy, these 2 high-powered offenses so far punting.
3 drives, 3 punts.
4th and 10, punt time for River Falls. Carafel back to do the punting, standing on his own 32-yard line. Wobbly kick. It's going to hit and get a Wildcat bounce. And that hit Blake Schneider. If that doesn't hit Blake Schneider, that thing's going to cruise down around the 10. I think.
At least another 10, 15 yards probably, but unfortunate.
Hey, Hank Hopkins, welcome aboard. Josh Harder says, I remember playing in the state quarterfinals back in 2002. Big one tonight. There's no score, and we're over halfway through quarter 1. So far, it's been the defense. That was not as advertised, but what the heck. Ott looking, crossing route, sit down, caught. There's their big number 11, Dalton Clark. He's their leading receiver, and they played off of him quite a bit there, Jeff, and just kind of let him go out there and hit him on a quick cross.
Yeah, a little surprised they did that. However, they went with a 4-receiver look that time, and as they are this time, 3 on the far side. And
hand it off again. Now they bounce it to the outside. Scott's got it. He's got the edge. He's got the 50 and more. Cutting back and now steps out of bounds at about the 46-yard line of River Falls. And again, they get over the 50-yard stripe, and Scott finds the edge for the second time tonight, and he has a real nice game.
Yeah, Jamari Scott, a real solid running back. He's had a couple of big gains already tonight so far for the Spartans, and now he's lined up as a receiver here on the near side.
Trips up top, 2 receivers, 5 receivers out. It's backyard football for North. And then he's going to tuck it and go after they spread it out, and now he just slides down after a gain of 4. Yeah, it's a strategy there. Spread it out, and then you let your athlete, Bryce Ott, just kind of do a little quarterback draw. Wildcats were pretty patient and ready for that. Gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
Keep an eye again at number 11, Dalton Clark.
They're going to hand it off. Got him in the backfield. Got initial contact, and they take him down for a 2-yard loss. Jamari Scott on the carry. Wildcats, good penetration. Some initial contact to slow him down. Then a swarm of blue shirts to get him for a 2-yard loss. Is going to be 3rd and 9.
Yeah, several Wildcats in on the play, including Tyler Hastings, number 44, Cole Dykus, number 42.
Watch out for Austin Stelreich here, see if he gets loose and gets to Ott. Ott with a hard count. Now he's directing traffic. Almost got the Wildcats to jump. Not right there. Now reading the play in his wrist. He's ready to go. He's back to pass. Screen. Ready for it. Sniffed it out. Loss of yardage. Wildcats all over that like a pack of dogs on a three-legged cat right there on a long third down.
Yeah, and number 19, Fade Dreyer, was very well positioned. It's almost like he was in the huddle. He saw that play coming and sniffed it out. He tried to go with a little screen, kind of let the rush go in, and Dreyer sniffed it out along with Jack Larson also in on the call.
I want to welcome everybody aboard to David Smith Stadium at Raymer Field. Kevin Westhouse, Jeff Johnson bringing you the action tonight. That ball hits on the 5, and then they let it go through the end zone. Good heads-up play down there. I think that's Mason Novak said, I think I'll let that go and take my chances, and it goes through the end zone. The Wildcats will set up shop, 1st and 10 on their own 20. If someone would have said this thing's going to be 0-0 almost all the way through the first quarter, I would have said no way.
4 punts already. Who would have guessed? So, Braden, is that Rice Lake game actually at 7? No?
I just saw one thing.
Okay.
So other games still
I think they're all at 7.
7
is what I saw
7
this
o'clock.
morning.
Yeah,
So.
there we go. All right, here we go. Wildcats' third possession. You have a couple first downs installed out, same as Oshkosh North. Seems like a prize fight, just kind of feeling each other out. Tara Savage up through the middle.
Nothing much.
Sam Simpson absolutely pancaked that guy.
What's nice about Sam is he generally helps him up, too,
Right.
afterwards. So
I think
kind
he's, he's a gentle giant.
Yeah, very polite.
He drives him about 4 feet into planet Earth, and he goes, hey, sorry about that. Let me help you up
My
here.
bad.
We'll get you on the next play. Something like that. There he goes. Gain of 2.
Oh.
Ball's on the ground. Massa's got it and falls forward maybe a half a yard. It's going to be 3rd and long, Jeff.
Yeah, and that should have probably been a legal
flag.
procedure before.
Flag on the play.
That should be a dead ball penalty, I believe, because the Wildcat player was moving prior to the snap. We'll see what they do.
It was thrown by the back judge. They're looking to march that off against the Cats.
Yep, legal
False
procedure.
Second repeat, second down. You know, it's not terrible. I'd almost take that right there.
Well, compared to what the play,
right,
the outcome was, yeah, for sure, you get the extra down.
Are they able to decline that dead ball?
I don't think, not a dead ball foul.
Right, exactly.
Nope.
So that'd be one. Otherwise, you'd probably go, I will give them 3rd and 9 rather than 2nd and 14.
For sure. Absolutely. Wildcats come out in their 4-receiver look here. Cal Dumont, the tight end, split on the near side.
3-receiver look. We got a flag on the play again. That's caught. And they're going to blow that one dead. And a high hit up top. They're going to another procedure penalty against River Falls. Back them up another 5. Getting a little itchy trigger finger on the line there. One of the receivers,
they weren't set.
They weren't set there. Yeah, Anthony, we talked about Bryce Ott being a good basketball player as well. Hey, Austin Ridgeway. All right, here we go. 2nd and 18. Wildcats going backwards on this possession. Massa going for the home run ball and got a little tied up, did Benedict. He was double covered and his feet got a little entangled in the defense and just couldn't get free. It's going to be 3rd and 18.
Yeah, he was definitely double covered. The only other receiver out in the pattern, it looked like that time, was Novak, and he was going to Benedict all the way. No dice.
No dice.
3rd and long.
3rd and 18. Let's send 3 guys long. Let's do it again. Let's see, 3rd and 18. Massa back to pass. He's in big trouble. Throws it up. Got a man. Caught! 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. under. Joseph Tarasevich on 3rd and 18. No flags, Jeff Johnson.
Excellent job that time by Tito Massa reading the blitz. He had a blitz coming from the left side. The corner was coming right at him, and he was able to step to his right and find Tarasevich right in stride. And Joseph took care of the rest for a long touchdown run.
He's fast. He got free. The pass under heavy pressure right on him. Someone find the clap emojis. Let's go. Wildcats on the board on a 3rd and 18. Kick is up. It looks good. And Carafel bangs it through. And with 1:59 to go here in quarter one, the Wildcats up 7-0. Let's go back and take a look at this, Jeff.
Yeah, let's watch the blitz coming from the bottom of the screen right there. Number 10 was the blitzer that time for Oshkosh North, and that's Andrew Ayler. Tino did a great job stepping to his right, setting his feet, and finding Tarasevich. And just, again, he's been on point tonight. Hit him right in stride. And Joe took care of the rest.
There you go. Anthony Hanks just fell on the clap emojis again. Courtney, she found him. Kyle Wright, he's liking what he's seeing. That was fun, huh?
That was
3rd
fun.
and 18. Heavy pressure. Tino Massa. How does that kid right there? I'm just going to jump on it one more time. How does he not make first team all conference? I mean, that play
Tino,
right there,
yeah.
right?
I mean, just reading the blitz, staying composed and poised in the pocket, stepping to his right to just avoid the blitz. Sam Simpson did a good job of protecting him there, but he couldn't block both guys, and Tino was able to get the pass off in time, and Joe took care of the rest.
Anthony says, anyone remember Charlie Lash Big Pole?
Well, that was last year.
Yeah, the junkyard dog. Wildcats 7-0 on what a clutch 3rd and 18. Just, like I said, a prize fight, kind of feeling each other out, and then the Wildcats come with an absolute haymaker to the jaw right there. Ball's bobbled around the 15-yard line, taken up the far side, and then taken down in the 25.
Blake Schneider on the stop that time off the kick return from Amari Davis, the junior.
Hey, Brian Jensen, David Black, Brandon, glad you're all here. Jen Sweeney. Hello, Jen. But that was kind of fun. Like I said, to think of like a boxing match, right? Guys come out, two big world champions feeling each other out. And you get into the end of the first round, and then they just, bam, you just find the open jaw and go. Run left side. That time the Wildcats contained a lot better on the edge. They got him to turn in instead of letting him get to the outside. Gain of 2 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, going back to that last play, a little surprised that Oshkosh North actually blitzed. 3rd and 19. You think they would have played a little bit more of a safe type defense,
right,
but they decided to send one of their corners, and Tino made them pay.
2nd and 8. Ott in the shotgun pistol formation. Ott's got it. They'll hand it off. Up through the middle, and nothing doing there. Just a host of Wildcats. That's going to lose yardage as well. That's going to lose half a yard. We'll stick at 3rd and 8.
Yeah, usually when you hear that thud like we just heard, I think it's the second time so far we've heard that tonight. That's number 75, Sam Simpson, just standing up the ball carrier, which we saw again right there.
We got the Simpson clan watching in Beloit. Grandma, Uncle Nick, Madeline, Aunt Marcy, Uncle John. Go Cats. Need more cowbell. Got to text your brother. Get him. He's got the cowbell in his hand. 3rd and 8. See if the Wildcats can hold here in a long 3rd down. Ott back to pass. Looking, feeling, got a little time. Going long down the middle. Oh, in and out of the hands. Pretty good coverage. But there's their big receiver, Dalton Clark, who had a shot at that and dropped the football, Jeff.
That's a drop. There's no
Here
doubt
we're going to go
about
back
that.
take a look at that replay right here.
He was able to separate himself right at the end of the play. Maybe a little push to the back, but no call, obviously, and that was a flat-out drop. We've had a few of those tonight on both teams. Another stop by the Cats.
That reminds me of that Beaver Dam game. Beaver Dam had a very similar
Yes.
play. It changed the whole momentum of the game on a very similar play. That's a high, towering kick. Backs up the receiver. Novak to the 30. They're trying to claw the ball away. And real nice 10-yard return by Mason Novak out to the 37. Best starting field position for the Cats here tonight.
Yeah, by far. Excellent field position. And again, great job by the Wildcat defense again, getting off the field for the, I believe that's the third time tonight, Kevin?
Third punt.
Third punt for
against
Oshkosh
a very
North.
powerful Oshkosh North team. 14 seconds to go here in quarter one. And we'll get through our sponsors, our game sponsor, Cleveland Chiropractic. We hit them before the game, but we'll hit them again. They're the ones who paid the WIAA ransom fee tonight of $250. Thank you, Josh Cleveland and Cleveland Chiropractic. Back to pass, Massa going for the home run ball one more time. Oh, just out of the outstretched arms of Riker O'Keefe. I said he might be the difference maker tonight because he got a lot of other guys are going to put attention to, and he might have a touchdown tonight.
Obviously, they saw something on film that they thought they could exploit because that's about the fourth or fifth long pass tonight that Massa has attempted.
It's an absolute track meet to start this thing. 9 seconds to go here in quarter one. 7-0 Cats, 2nd and 10. Novak in motion. They got a flag on the play. That's going to be coming back, though, I think. Charlie Burke out to the races, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, I think, is coming back. Flag on the play. Flag on the play. I think it might be a procedure penalty. It's coming back. That's too bad because that was a nice play. Flag.
Yep.
False start. Cats. That's too bad.
False start penalty against the Wildcats.
We'll get it back.
So if that's a false start penalty, then,
we're gonna maybe
the play shouldn't even have counted.
Right. I don't know. Let's go back. Take a look at that again. What did you see on this, Jeff? We're gonna go back, take a look at that one more time. That's too bad. That's a real nice play by Charlie Burke. Let's one more time. I don't know. What did you see?
Yeah. Can you run it one more time?
Yeah,
I think
we'll run it one more time.
I think one of the receivers moved.
One more time. Here we go. Yeah, I don't know. Referee looked pretty confident in the flag toss there, though, didn't he? So they're going to – shouldn't that be a dead ball, though? Then they ran it out.
If that was the call, false start, which is what he said it was. Yeah.
But they ran the clock out. So there's one quarter in the books here from David Smith Stadium at Rammer Field on the campus of the University of Wisconsin, River Falls in WIAA Level 3 Division II football. It's River Falls 7, Oshkosh North nothing. Let's go back and thank our sponsors. Thank our main game sponsor, Cleveland Chiropractic. They paid the WIAA fee tonight. We want to thank Josh Cleveland. They're proud to support championship character through competition. Thank you, Cleveland Family Chiropractic, 112 East Walnut in River Falls. Thank you so much, Josh Cleveland. Also, we want to thank our other game sponsors tonight. See if we get those. We can go River City Stitch. There's Garage Bikes and Brews. We got the Garage Grinder, River City Stitch. Thank you, Callie, down at River City Stitch, the Massa Mortgage Team. Ellie Massa. Joe Karras of Black Wolf Exteriors. State Farm Insurance, Jenny Rivard. Leach Insurance. All those replays brought to you by Steve Leach down at Leach Insurance Agency. And Sarah Jenkins with Property Executive Real Estate. Back to the action we go. Move it forward.
I can go through some quick first quarter stats here, sponsored by Dan Jenkins.
And Sarah Jenkins. Sarah Jenkins' husband.
Yeah.
She wants to be your realtor.
Tino Massa, 3 of 9 for 119 yards and 1 touchdown. Tara Savage, 8 carries for 26 yards, 1 reception for 88 yards and a touchdown. Todd Benedict, 1 for 16. Austin Stelright, 1 for 15. Sam Simpson leads the defense with 3 tackles.
There we go, 3rd and 7 now. Big play here for the Cats to start quarter 2. Massa in the pistol formation. He's back to pass. Pump fakes. Now he's going to roll. Look, no one's open. He'll dump pass. And no flag on the play. I thought he was all over Todd Benedict, but no call. That falls incomplete. It'll be 4th down, punt time for River Falls. Good coverage downfield.
Good defensive stand that time by Oshkosh North. after the Wildcats scored the first touchdown of the game on their last drive, and Gavin Carafell comes out to punt again for his third time tonight. Gavin averaging 31 yards a punt so far this evening.
Oh, that's good. Finally take a breath. A lot of action early on. Carafell got it on a good snap. Kick is away. It's a high wobbly kick. Hits on the and gets a great Wildcat bounce. This time it's going to get all the way down to the 8-yard line. That time no one touched it, and it scooted as it was going to last time, and it was hit. So nice punt by Carafell down to the 8-yard line, and that's where Oshkosh North will set up shop 1st and 10.
I think the Wildcats are winning the field position game so far tonight. Oshkosh North has been forced to put together some pretty long drives here in order to score. So this one inside their 10.
Back to pass is Ott. Sit route, nice pass, nice catch. Gain of about 12 on the play. Ball's free. Wildcats say they got it. Let's see.
I think that's a live fumble. The referee's down.
Referee's
in the field.
down. He's crawling in there. Who's got it? Who's got it? Look at him. Look at him go. Look at this inspection. Who's got it?
Yes.
Wildcat football! Todd Benedict! That was the closest inspection of a fumble I've ever seen. There it is again, Jeff.
Yeah, pass to the receiver. You could see the Wildcats stayed drier, and his friends
Oh,
were
he
just
ripped it out
stripping
of
at
there.
the ball, and they were able to get it out right at the end. But the final punch that knocked the ball loose, and huge turnover. We talked earlier in the evening, Kevin. Whoever can force the turnovers is going to be a step ahead in this football game, and this gives the Wildcats outstanding field position inside the red zone.
Hey, I got to just also just do a little bit of a Maya Copa. So Josh Cleveland and Gina Cleveland. So I left out Gina on that, and my apologies, Gina. But a big part of what's going on there with the Cleveland chiropractic, and so Josh and Gina Cleveland. Thank you much.
There's Novak around the left
side, and down, gain of 4 on the play.
Yeah, that's a play the Wildcats have not run very often this season. A little bit of a reverse handoff to Novak.
Were they saving that
trying
or
to
what?
get outside, and
just gave him 2.
Yeah.
2 on the play. 2nd down and 8. God, the Wildcats go quick. Can't even look down.
Spartans had it covered well.
In the Sunshine Fun red zone. Here we go. 2nd and 8. Handed off to Joey. He's got a seam. Busts it up in there. And he made it down to about the 12. It's going to be 3rd and 4. Interesting. You got 2 downs to make 4 here. There we are in the Sunshine Fun red zone. Thank you, Jenna Rivard and Joe Karras with Black Wolf Exteriors for the Sunshine Fun, sponsoring the Sunshine Fun red zone. And Joey's a little gimped up. He's going to come out. Into the game is the sophomore Trevor Bartlett, the road grader.
Likely passing situation here, 3rd and 4. They do have 2 downs, but we do have an outstanding field goal kicker in Gavin Carafell as well.
That'll be decision time there. A little bit of confusion. Now the Wildcats are going to have to call timeout, and Coach Schurz not real happy. Timeout, River Falls.
Yeah, the play clock was winding down, Kevin, and good timeout by Coach Schurz. Want to make sure you have the play right here on a critical 3rd down.
Let's go thank our main sponsor, First National Bank of River Falls. First National Bank of River Falls, proud sponsors of everything Wildcat sport right here on the River Falls Sports YouTube network. Pretty big 3rd down right here, Jeff.
Real big 3rd down. Again, they got 2 plays to get the 1st down, but at this point, this far down the field, you might want to take the points as well. So it will be an interesting decision if they don't get the 1st down.
Here. Trevor Bartlett is in the game. Joey still out, taking a breather here. 3rd and a long 3. Call it 4. Massa's going to give it to the road grader. Now he's going to roll out. Play action. End zone. Up. Caught. Touchdown! Todd Benedict. Oh, baby. What a throw. What a catch. Big time.
And what great blocking by the Wildcat offensive line, which you'll see on this replay. They did a good job covering up the blitzing defenders from Oshkosh North, and was able to give Tino enough time to make that pass. And just a great catch by Benedict.
Great pass, great catch. Somebody find the clap emojis. Wow, that's big time. You turn that, you take that fumble and you convert it into 6, just like that. Carafel in to convert the extra point. Good snap, good hold. The kick is up, and that thing has got out of there. Exit velo at 94, bangs it through, and the Wildcats go up 14-0 with 9:47 to go till the half. Let's go back, take a look at that play again if we have a chance. Here we go.
Yeah,
talk to us.
Keep an eye on the protection here that the offensive line afforded Tino here. They tried that
nice
reverse
play action.
that fake handoff play, and he was able to throw a little jump ball to Todd Benedict, and he just went up and got it like he's done so many times so far this season. Huge turnover, and the Wildcats convert.
David Black is happy with that. Somebody find the clap emojis is right. That's unreal. So much good stuff going on there. The Wildcats, they get that turnover. They get the punch out by Jack Larson. They get on the football. There he is. Look at Big 55. There's Jack right there.
He heard you talking about him, so he
That's me.
gave you the nod. Yep.
That's me. He says, that was me. I'll take that. You bet. To get on that thing. Referee is just scratching and clawing the bottom of that pile. Got his microscope out, magnifying glass.
That's how you make. That's how you make first team all conference, is able to make big plays like that. And
Wildcat
Jack
football,
Larson
they convert it.
The rest of his Wildcat defense got it done there, and they converted it.
Yeah, real nice. Nice play action. A good fake. Kind of froze the defense a little bit. Tino gets out, keeps his eyes open, and there was a really tight window and says, I'll sneak it in there. Got a good receiver. Benedict goes up and reels it in. Kick is away. The kid's all jacked up on a case of Mountain Dew. Kicks it through the end zone. Touchback.
That's
That
something
thing's
you
still
don't
rolling.
see very often in high school football. Yep, still going.
It's going to
Let's
stop
see.
at your office in Prescott.
It might. So let's see if it's going to get to the track.
Almost.
Almost.
Roll up to the drive up there in your Prescott office. Hank Hopkins says, I hear Forrest is skipping college, going right to the NFL. Yeah, Scott Mann, since you've been here, it's been all Cats once again. Nice work.
Yep, exactly.
All right, here we go. 14-0. Game is young. How about that? Against a very good Oshkosh North team. Ott back to pass, rolling. He's got all day. Trying to get outside the pocket. They'll dump it off. And then tackle down after a short gain. Thought he might tuck it and go there, but elected to throw it and gains 2 or 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Nolan hopeful with the stop. Yeah, he had all day to throw, like you said, Kevin,
Yeah.
but there was nobody open.
He's 6'7". He's as tall as he looks. He's a big unit. Bryce Ott, flanked by Jamari Scott in the backfield. 3 receivers here to the near side, 1 up top. They split them out.
Dalton Clark in the middle.
Keep an eye on number 11, Dalton Clark. He's back to pass, looking. He's got time. Throwing across
They're going
nuts
to him.
high and just tall. Good coverage and good safety help up top by Charlie Burke, who thought he might have a chance at an interception there. And that's also Anthony McPherson on the coverage against a really talented Dalton Clark.
Yeah, they had a bracket at that time. McPherson short, Burke long, and he wasn't open. Great defense by the Wildcats secondary. Brings up yet another 3rd and long for the Spartans.
3rd and 7 for the Spartans. They've had a lot of these 3rd and longs tonight, unable to convert thus far. I see Charlie Brooks playing quite a ways off the intended receiver. Not loving that. Now he's going to tuck it and try to go, but he's sacked in the backfield. Oh, there's Stelreich. Look at it. He reaches, points to the heavens and said, yep, I'm ready. What a defensive end and what a season he's having.
He's had a great season, 9 sacks coming into this game tonight, and another big play by Austin Stelreich forces yet another Spartans punt.
Fourth punt tonight. They might not have punted 4 times in the last 8 weeks. Yeah, six possessions scored, not tonight. Wildcat defense has come to play.
I thought about it. Yep.
Is there a legal man downfield on that? That hits, and boy, the Wildcats are going to be set up in great field position just on their own 49-yard line. It will be 1st and 10, up by 14.
Yeah, I thought the same thing you did, Kevin. He took so long to get that punt off if he was going to take off and run, but
I think he thought about it for a second.
yeah, for more than a second.
Yeah.
But again, we'll take it right at midfield. Outstanding field position for the River Falls offense, and see if they can make this a 3-score game here with plenty of time left in the second quarter.
Ooh, that's got a pretty good ring to it if you're a Wildcat fan.
3-score game.
Threat's got a real nice ring. Now we got to burn some clock here too. Yeah, almost 1,000 people online right now. About 300 better than the competitors. Not that I noticed. All right. There we go. Give it to Joey. This time he goes off the right side, gains 3 on the play. 2nd down and 7.
Yeah, people like to follow a winner. There's no doubt about that. This is the Wildcats' 3rd trip in school history to level 3 of the playoffs. Last time they were here, 3 years ago, 2022, when they lost to West Appear by a score of 38-6. Time before that, you got to go all the way back to 1988 when they lost to Kettle Moraine by a score of 10-7.
Riker O'Keefe in motion. Now he'll come back this way. Massa, pump fake. Wants to go for the home run. Got him wide open. Charlie Burke caught. Touchdown! Oh, baby, what a catch! Massa to Burke. 6.
You got to feel so good for Charlie Burke right here, Kevin. He's been out with an injury for almost 2 months of this football season and was off to such a promising start for the season, and he was able to come through and make a huge play right there to put the Wildcats up 20.
Then he almost tripped and stumbled, got his feet back underneath him, and touchdown Cats. And a couple things on this after we watch this extra point. Kick is up, and it is banged through. And Gavin Carafel's been solid all season long. Puts the Wildcats up 21-0 with 7:37 to go here until half. I think we're going to go back, take a look at that one more time. Watch this. He got wide open, and then it was all Burke.
Yeah, he bit on the pump fake here, right there. And the defender just bit on it, and Charlie was about 10, 15 yards in front of the defender and used his speed to catch up to the football, was able to hold on to it, and another 7 for the Wildcats.
Hey, I got to give Scott Mann a little bit of credit for that. Right before that play, Scott Mann says, I smell a Tino Massa hat trick coming any minute. Well, there it was. Nice job, Scott. There's the hat trick.
Keep smelling, Scott.
It keeps smelling.
Yeah, that's our second team all-conference quarterback right there.
Anthony Hanks says, Anthony Hanks is on from the Fox Valley. He says, I tell you what, he said, I think those Wildcats have those extra receivers I don't think North can match. Right? They're not just one deep. They got 3 or 4 guys they can go to. 21-0. Wildcats do average just over 41 points a game. What do you have, Jeff?
Massa, 6 for 13 for already 187 yards midway through the second quarter.
3 touchdowns?
And 3 touchdowns.
Put them on the whiteboard.
Tara Savage with 1 for 88. Burke with 1 for 48. And then Todd Benedict with that 1 on the previous possession.
Tino Massa, top of the whiteboard right now.
Yeah, would love to give it to him. He got hosed.
He got hosed. He got hosed.
In that all-conference voting.
Another beautiful kick by Carafel. Kicks it to the middle of the end zone. It'll be a touchback for Oshkosh North. There's a lot to get excited about here. Not early on, kind of feeling each other out a little bit. It's kind of dit, and then it's just bam, bam, bam. And they've got Oshkosh North down on the canvas right now.
They do, and it's been 3 big plays so far tonight. One by the defense, the Jack Larson punch out. with the fumble, and then they were able to convert that. And then it's the 2 long passes, one to Burke, one to Tara Savage, and 21 points in a hurry.
Back to pass. Ott, swing pass far side. Good pursuit by the Cats. Gain of about 4 or 5 on the play. They're going to keep the clock going. They probably give them 4 there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Yeah, no time for Oshkosh North to panic here yet. I mean, they're down 21-0, but a lot of football to play. Stay with their game plan. They got some talented young kids.
Oshkosh North will get the ball to start the second half as well.
Yeah, so they're doing that math as well. We score here, get the ball back, we're right back in this thing. Yeah. Cowbell's alive here on the near side. Ott, play action. I was thinking about keeping it, and I was going to tuck it and go. And he'll back forward out to the 30, real close to first down yardage. I think they're going to give it to him. They are. Fresh set of downs for Oshkosh North on a Ott run. Bryce Ott run there. First down.
Nolan hopeful on the play. Keep the sticks moving for Oshkosh North.
Back to pass again is Ott. They're going to try to go aerial. I was going to step up. He's being flushed out. There's a flag on the play. I think we're going to have a holding there. Good pursuit by Larson. I think there's a holding in the backfield.
Yeah, Jack was able to get his hand on Bryce Ott's arm as he threw the football, and that's going to be a hold.
That'll push him back. All right, here it is again. Let's back, see if you can see the hold here. He gets flushed out. Yeah, 42 was held, I think.
Yep, that was Dykus.
Dykus was held. Little jersey pull there. 1st and 21. Back to pass, looking, crossing route, sit down. Nice tackle.
Fumble.
Ball's out. Wildcats have it. Let's see what they call here.
Well, now he's calling
incomplete. Oh, do we get a replay of that or not? Let's go back, take a look at this. We can see right now. If they come up to the booth, did he make a football move here, Jeff?
Well, we'll take a look at it.
Hey, Tony Romo, did he make a football move here?
It was close.
He had it, moved up.
Yeah, it's hard to tell because he had his back to us if he was juggling it or not.
Yeah, he's a little dinged up on that. Maybe got the wind knocked out of him there on the far side. That might give us a chance to oh, he's back up. He's back up. Is that 24? Is that Amari Davis? That probably got the wind knocked out of him over there.
Looked like it.
Yeah. I mean, he landed flat on his back, and having played, sometimes he just started doing the old gasping for air on those.
How was that again?
Yeah.
Yep,
you know that feeling, right? It feels like you're going to die, and you just give it like 30 seconds. He kind of comes back.
It's been a while, but yeah.
All right, 2nd down and 20. 2nd and 20. Cowbell's out here for the defense on the near side. Ott alone in the backfield. 5 receivers out. Backyard football. Ott, pump fake, going for it all. Got a man, overthrows the intended receiver. He wanted a hold, did Jackson Anderson, and maybe got away with a little tug there, but I couldn't get free. And Anderson is going palms up to the referee. He's going, holding me, man.
I don't think the ref's going to throw the flag now. So.
Not buying what he's selling.
No.
3rd and 20. They might go right back to that.
They have been very consistent in letting the players hand fight on both teams so far tonight.
Here we go. Bring it right into your living room. Here we go. 3rd and 20. Big play. Letting his offensive line know what's going on. He's on his wrist. Now he's got what he likes. 5 receivers again. Stelreich ready to turn loose on the near side. Back to pass, steps up in the pocket. Being flushed out. He got to throw it and is going nowhere. And nice tackle right there. And good pressure by number 44, Tyler Hastings of the Wildcats.
Yeah, real good pressure. He forced Ott to throw off his back foot trying to find the receiver there and wasn't able to get enough on it. Incomplete. Another punt for the Spartans.
How about this Wildcats defense tonight?
Easily,
best all season.
Easily their best effort. I'd say by a ton so far.
Yeah.
Long way to go, but
they've come to play early.
They're playing well.
Another punt. What, 5th punt? Almost blocked. Stelreich almost got that. Look out, get out of the way of that. Get out of the way of that. And they'll down it in Oshkosh North territory. And the starting possessions for the Wildcats just seem to be getting better and better every possession.
They are.
The field is tipped.
Yep, and they forced Oshkosh North to punt a couple times now, deep in their own territory. And
Joe says, I need less cowbell.
less cowbell, Joe says. Okay.
Well, we're right here. Our cameraman says more cowbell. Yeah, Will Benedict says, nah, keep them cowbells roaring. All right, 1st and 10. 2 receivers here to the near side. Now we got a man in motion. That's Charlie Burke. He just caught a tutter. Benedict, he's got a lot of green grass. Cuts, moves forward, gain of about 6 on the play. Pretty simple pass and catch. Todd Benedict uses his athleticism, and he gains 6. It'll be 2nd and 4.
Yeah, easy 6 yards, like you said. Charlie Burke was out blocking in front of him on that play, and brings up a 2nd and short. Puts the Wildcats into a play where they can either throw it or run it.
I mean, it's way early, but maybe you want to slow it down a little bit up 21? Or no?
Not the artist says keep the foot on the gas.
Or no.
Matt LaFleur would slow it down right now. I know that.
Cal Dumond out of the game, little hitch in his giddy up. Packers try to run the clock out from this. Joseph Tarasavage moving it forward. Almost got to the 40. And he's going to be short, 2 yards short of 1st down yardage. It'll be 3rd and 2. I would say almost 4 down territory here at 3rd and 2 on the 41.
Yeah, maybe. You know, it's maybe you want to play field position here as well, Kevin. And last thing you want to do is give the Spartans a short field to try to score.
That. Joey pushes it forward. I don't think he's going to get in his 3rd effort. Now he might have it. He might have it.
The referee is...
Look at right. Charlie Burke says he's got it. He's real close. He's real close. We got a man down.
I think we... Are we going to get our 3rd measurement of the season here?
Is that Joseph down?
Yes.
He's been down like this before, though, and he pops up. A little tired. He's a break. Let's see if that's the case here. With that, let's go thank our main sponsor, First National Bank of River Falls.
All right, team, this is it. Today we leave it all on the teller line. No shortcuts, no miscalculations, and every transaction counts. So let's get out there, give it everything we've got, and show our customers that with First National Bank of River Falls, they can always count on us every step of the way.
To put it all on the line. Ooh, yeah. Time to put it all on the line. When they time to put it all on the line. Yeah, put it all.
Well, while we were away...
Thank you, First National Bank of River Falls. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say, while we were away, the referees did decide to give the Wildcats the 1st down. Without a measurement. I don't know.
Joey's up. We watched a little bit of that play back there, and it looks like when he was tackled down, he might have hit the back of his head on the carpet there on that tackle, and that just might have dazed him a little bit. But he's on the bench for a second, and we'll see. Sophomore Benedict is in the game now. Back to pass. Looking, nowhere to go. Oh, nice pass. Are you kidding me? Oh, he dumps that right into Mason Novak within double coverage. What do you got? Oh, Joey's back in the game.
Let's not talk about that.
He said, Joey, I'll just say this. Joey Tarasavage found his helmet and ran back on the field.
Yep.
That's funny. It is level 3 playoff football.
Yeah, there's that.
That would have passed. That was there, Jeff. Back to pass again. Now you're going to go back to Novak. He bobbles it, moving forwards. Yak! Oh, down to the 10 and a big hit on the sidelines on the far side. Flag on the play. Let's see. This is going to be against River Falls.
It's on the Wildcats.
Holding. That was a classic want-to move there by Joey.
You know, sometimes it feels like when you're doing this, you don't even care if it's first and 20 because it's really.
Looks like this series, Jonah Herstein, the left guard, is out. He's been dealing with a ankle for about 3 weeks now, and hopefully he's just taking a break.
1st and 13 now for the Cats with 4:28 to go here till the half. Back to pass again. Massive rolling out, going to the corner of the end zone. Novak up, caught, out of bounds. Didn't have a lot of room. He put it right on him. And I saw Novak's eyes. He was trying to navigate how he could get a toe tap in down there, but it was just a little bit too far.
That was impossible. Yeah. Good news is Tino put it only where Mason could catch the football and really wasn't open. Tried to throw him open and just ran out of real estate.
Ran out of real estate here on the near side. 2nd down and 10. 4:21 to go till the half. 3 receivers split out here to the near side. Pistol formation. Joseph Terasavich back in the football game. He's got the rock running off the left edge. He's running a little bit angry. He moves towards 1st down yardage and gets about 9.5. We'll see where they mark him out on the far side. Great camera work, Rob Derry. Real close to 1st down.
Going to be a little short, but
3rd and 2. Yeah.
Well, it also could be 2 down.
I think Joe's fine.
3rd and 2. Joey stays in the game. No worse for the wear.
North coming back with their jumbo formation on defense here.
Give it to Joey again. He's got 1st down yardage, headed inside the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal from the 9.5. We are in the Sunshine Fund red zone right now. Thank you, Jen Rivard with State Farm Insurance and Joe Karras with Black Wolf Exteriors. I did find out this week they said we're going to pass on the check presentation at halftime, but we'll make sure the Sunshine Fund gets their $1,000 checks, 2 of them later this week. Thank you, Jen Rivard and Joe Karras. 1st and goal for the Cats. Joey again bounces it to the right side, to the 5. Keep working. Touchdown, Joseph Terasavich. 9.5-yard run. 6 more for the Cats. Just a ton of want-to.
Wildcats take advantage of the short field again that time. A couple of big runs at the end of the drive by Terasavich. Before that, some outstanding throws by Tino Massa, and the Wildcats are now up by 4 scores.
They look like a championship team right now.
Yeah, emphasis on team. You got
yeah, right now.
Both the offense and the defense showing up to play tonight.
No, they have come ready to play, and Oshkosh North looks like in a bit of shock right now. They didn't expect this. I mean, they're a high-powered athletic team. 10-1 on the season, and they're going. How about this Wildcat team? We didn't know much about them, and they're pretty good.
Yeah, Oshkosh North with 1 loss in the season. That's to Notre Dame. Notre Dame's playing Rice Lake tonight. They handled New Richmond last week after making the 4-hour bus ride trip to New Richmond. So this is a very good football team we're playing against tonight, and
they got familiar with Highway 10 and 29.
Yeah.
Kick is up. It's kind of a weird snap, but he got it down, and they banged it through. And with 4 minutes and 1 second to go until the half, it's the Wildcats 28, Oshkosh North Spartans nothing. Your scoreboard is correct. Wow. Let's check the replay here. Look at the want-to on this run, Jeff. You give it to Joey. They had him stopped. He just keeps working. The feet keep moving. And he just makes his way and then gives a guy a little bit of the hello when he gets into the end zone.
Give him a little shot in the end zone, too, yeah.
Penny Keith says, hey, happy to hear the cowbells. Years ago, security told me to put mine away or I'd be confiscated. Unless they got rid of that rule.
Yeah, I haven't seen any security here.
No,
Maybe that's why.
No.
Tara Savage, 15 carries for 62 yards and a touchdown tonight. It's a well-earned 62 yards, too. It's a good run defense by the Spartans.
She's got a flute. Not sure what that's going to happen. She's got the magic flute. It's a little squeaky. It's a reed. It's one of those things like from a music class, one of those reeds floats where you had to learn how to play a few notes: the C, the D, the F, the G. You got one of those right out of the 6th hour music.
A little out of tune.
Yeah, a little squeaky.
It's all right.
She had that in the 6th hour music class. She says, "I think I'm going to bring that to the game." She did. It's a little squeaky though. Not going to lie to you. Fielded back down on the 3. Here come the Spartans. They're not going to be done. Holds the ball high and tight. Good run back, and Clark's got it. No flags, and he's an athlete. That's Dalton Clark running it all the way back out to the 45-yard line. And I'm just going to say it right here. This game is still far from over. 28 is probably not going to be enough.
Yep. No, I don't think so either. Far from over is right. Oshkosh North has plenty of time here, along with all 3 timeouts remaining, to try to get a score before halftime, and they will get the ball to start the second half as well.
So unlike other games this season, Jeff, River Falls has really been a second-half team.
They have been, throughout the entire season, and even throughout this playoff run as well. But they showed up ready to play tonight. Gonna have to keep it going.
1st and 10 for Oshkosh North. Keeper, direct snap. Clark's got it. He's playing a little bit angry right now. He says, "Someone get the ball into my hands." I respect that. And Clark wants it, and a nice kick return, then a nice run for about 8 right there. Dalton Clark, he's their leading receiver. He's one of their better athletes. He says, "Put the ball in my hands." And he's got it last couple plays and made some nice plays. Then they'll hand it off. New back here. That goes to number 5, Jamon Thompson-Schreck, who runs it forward for a Oshkosh North first down.
Yeah, Thompson-Schreck is also a top-notch running back as well for the Spartans. He has over 500 yards rushing this season. 6 touchdowns, a little bit of a change of pace back for Oshkosh North. Scott gets most of the carries, but you'll hear Thompson-Schreck's name called as well.
Clark, he's got it now in the direct snap. He's trying to get to the right. He runs hard, moves it ahead for about 5. Change up their game plan a little bit here, trying to get it into the hands of Clark.
They've had a difficult time getting the ball to him in the air. The Wildcats are definitely paying a lot of attention to him, bracketing him on most plays. So they decided to go the Wildcat with him, like you said, and have had some positive yardage.
It's time to go back to Thompson-Schreck. He runs it forward. He's got the edge. He's got the 10 and pushed out of bounds at about the 7. And they have a quick drive here. Wildcats, you're up 28-0. You lose a little bit of the edge. And Oshkosh North playing a little desperate right now, and you can sense that in the game.
Yeah, a little bit. And then, the changing things up, I think, has helped them a little bit, too, with, like you said, getting the ball into Dalton Clark's hands a little bit more.
Yeah, 1st and goal now. And then they go back to the traditional Bryce Ott at quarterback. He's flanked by Thompson-Schreck in the backfield. Is that who that is back there?
Yes.
It is. Bryce Ott calling the plays. Clock stopped at 2:33, checking his wrists. And now we have a timeout on the field. All right, let's go thank our sponsor, Sarah Jenkins, property executive.
Mark Jenkins, class of 73.
Randy Brenner, class of 74.
One to Wildcat.
Always a Wildcat.
Jeff Dumont, class of 71, 6 interceptions in 1 game.
Dave Linehan, class of 73, back-to-back champs, 71-72.
And I'm Sarah Jenkins, your River Falls Realtor. Just like these Wildcat legends, I'm all about winning for our community with the River Falls Sports Broadcasting Channel.
Thank you, Sarah Jenkins with Property Executive Real Estate. She'd love to be your realtor. Also want to thank our game sponsor today, Cleveland Chiropractic. Thank you, Josh and Gina Cleveland, for being proud sponsors of tonight's game. Proud to support championship character through competition. 715-425-0333. Look them up. They'll take care of you. Thank you, Cleveland Chiropractic, Josh and Gina Cleveland, for sponsoring tonight's game. All right, here we go. First and goal from the 10 for Oshkosh North. They need looking to get on the board. Ott, corner of the end zone, and there's nothing doing there. Great coverage by Oliver Simmons.
I'm glad to see Oliver got some all-conference recognition. He's had a great season. His first season playing a major role in the varsity team, and has basically been a kind of a shutdown corner for the Wildcats this season.
He's a quiet kid, but boy, he can sure play football, can't he?
He really can. He's made some big plays as well.
Second and goal from the 10. Ott will hand it off this time to Thompson Schreck, and he is taken down hard at about the 7.
There's that thump sound again. That was number 75, Sam Simpson, in on the play. And all these other quarterfinal games are now underway. West of Pier leads Union Grove 7-0. The other two games are scoreless.
All right, here we go. Get loud again. Cowbells are out on the near side. Third and goal. That's definitely 4-down territory, down 28-0. They've got 2 plays to go 7. Bryce Ott checking his wrist again, trying to call a play. You got twin receivers here to the near side. Bryce Ott, back the pass, looking. Now he's going to keep it and roll. Going to the corner of the end zone. Look up. And incomplete. Great coverage by Charlie Burke, I believe, over there, Jeff.
Yep, that was Burke. Pass intended for Clark. Burke had inside position, and Ott was able to get it over his head and bounced off of Clark's shoulder pads, and that brings up a
fourth down
where Spartans almost have to go for it.
I was just going to say, I don't know if this is a must score, but I think it is.
Yes, it's a must go for it, I think.
Oh, it's a must go for it, and yeah, fourth and goal from the 7.
Timeout Wildcats.
Timeout River Falls Wildcats. Whew. Yeah, this is a big play. You got to dial something up here. I know you got to get it to the, they're 2 horses, Bryce Ott and Dalton Clark. I think they're going to be, Ott will be touching it on the snap, but you could probably going to want to get to some way to 11, huh? Unless you use him as a decoy, then go over there to one of their other receivers, maybe Amari Davis or something, check number 24.
Yeah, Jackson Anderson caught a couple touchdown passes last week against New Richmond. That's the other player to look for, number 2, but they're going to do everything they can right here to try to get the ball in Dalton Clark's hands on this critical 4th down play.
Hey, Nick Kaliva, Earthworks Landscaping, Cats Nation, representing from Discord, San Francisco. Roscoe, South Dakota. All right, here we go. Bring the Cowbells back out on a 4th and goal from the 7. Oshkosh North makes their way to the line. Wildcats defense ready to go. Oshkosh North looking to get on the board here late in quarter 2. Little end and around, trickeration, got a man caught, touchdown. They go with the Philly special right there. And Oshkosh North finds a way to throw that back to Bryce Ott, and they get the 6. Good trick play, worked out for him.
Yeah, that's probably one of those plays they've been waiting for the right opportunity to bust out all season, and this was it. Down 28-0, back against the wall, and they needed to score badly, and they got one.
Throw out the old Philly special there, and they get the 6.
Quieted River Falls crowd down a little bit.
Blocked at the line, and they do not get the extra point. And now it's 28-6. Not a lot has gone right for Oshkosh North in this first half. They do get the good trick play, and then they miss to get the extra point blocked.
We'll see what Coach Shares decides to do here with 1:36 left. Oshkosh North, again, will get the ball to start the second half.
Right.
We'll see with 2 timeouts left, or I'm sorry, 1 timeout left only, if they try to score here. I would guess they would.
Yeah, I'm guessing. You get the ball in decent field position. They're just such a quick scoring team, the big play team, right? We saw that last week too, where the time of possession wasn't even close in the first half, and we scored every time.
Mm-hmm. Got a shout out from Todd Frisch, watching from Roscoe, South Dakota. Welcome, Todd.
Pheasant hunting, I'm assuming. Good luck with that. I'm jealous.
Having some cocktails probably
Just a
right
couple,
now, I would imagine.
Potentially.
Just a guess.
We do have some Wildcat trivia coming up at halftime. We'll have a special guest at halftime as well, so stay tuned for that. Oshkosh North will be kicking off with $1:36 to go. The kick is away. It's a powerful kick. Fielded back on the 2. Riker O'Keefe busted forward and out.
And he stripped it.
They stripped it clean.
Yep, he did strip it. That's Oshkosh North football.
Boy,
he ripped it right out of his hands.
And that's too bad. This is the type of thing, right? We just talked about this. The game is far from over. And they're going to get the ball to start the half, too. That's a tough one there. Ripped it out of his hands. Riker O'Keefe with a nice return. They stripped it out of his hands. And Oshkosh North will be set up in great field position on the Wildcat 27. That's unfortunate for River Falls, and Oshkosh North looking to get it back right here, make this a real football game.
Yeah, he was running at a nice return out past the 25-yard line, and defender just with a real heads-up play just basically stole the ball from him.
Stole it.
Here come the Spartans again.
Here they come. Back to pass. Now he's got to roll out, feeling pressure.
He's got Clark. Oh.
What a hit on Clark. Good timing on that. And a couple guys dinged up.
Yeah, that's Charlie Burke and
Clark.
Anthony McPherson that ran into each other on that play. He had Clark open. Both Wildcat defenders just ran right into each other trying to intercept the football. Let's hope they're okay. As we talked earlier, Charlie's been out for a good couple of months with that collarbone injury.
Yeah, they hit hard there. So during this break, might be a good chance. Let me see. What do we want to? Let's go run through our sponsors again. Now we have a little bit of time here. We'll go thank all of our sponsors. So
Charlie Burke is up.
That's good. Hey, the Garage Gridiron Grinder. We started our whiteboard tonight. Tino Massa is at the top of that right now. Thanks to the Garage Bikes and Brews for sponsoring that. River City Stitch. I want to thank Callie down at River City Stitch for all your Wildcat gear on the corner of 2nd and Maple Street. Also want to thank Allie Massa. She would love to quarterback your next home loan, the Allie Massa Mortgage Team. Also, we want to thank Black Wolf Exteriors. Thank you, Joe Karras. And Jenny Rivard with State Farm Insurance. Leach Insurance, all those great replays you see tonight are brought to you by Leach Insurance. Go give Steve Leach a text message or call and saying, hey, Steve, thanks for all those great replays tonight at 715-425-0159. And also thanks Sarah Jenkins with Property Executive Real Estate. She'd love to be your realtor. Back to the action we go. They both walked off the field. Back to pass. Throw to get it to Clark, far side, dancing, getting blocks, and then taken out of bounds near first down yardage. Simmons knocked him out of bounds. Gain of about 7 or 8. It'll be 3rd and 3. Clock is not an issue. $1:17 to go. Almost into the red zone.
North with 2 timeouts remaining.
Handoff near side. Thompson Schreck tries to get the edge, swarmed down by a host of Wildcats. Boy, about 4 or 5 blue jerseys on that. And they take down Thompson Schreck for no gain. It'll be, was it 4th down now? 4th and 3.
4th and 3. Heck of a play that time by number 42, Cole Dykus, who's played an outstanding football game so far tonight.
49, 48 seconds. Can the Wildcats prevent disaster off that fumble on the kickoff? Let's see. They'll hand it off. Try to get to the outside. He's got first down yardage, and they'll move the chains. Boy, they had him tied up, and really good effort there by Thompson Schreck. Just gets forward and gets the first down, and the clock now is stopped and a timeout on the field with 32 seconds to go. That's a big play.
Yeah, they had him stopped in the backfield, but Thompson Schreck is really difficult to bring down. He's got some really strong leg strength and was able to burst through that initial tackle and get the first down. Timeout, Spartans. They will have one remaining here with 32 seconds left in the first half.
Can you pull up the Cleveland ad again one more time? Thank you, Cleveland Chiropractic. Cleveland Family Chiropractic has been supporting our community for 27 years. Their dedication to youth sports is unwavering, and they are honored to support Wildcat football. Whether caring for pro athletes or taking care of Pee Wee ball players, their focus is on restoring better health for better performance. Thank you, Gina and Josh Cleveland. First and 10. Back the pass, looking, rolling out to his right. Feels pressure, has just got to throw it away. There's Austin Stelreich with heavy pressure again.
Yep, Stelreich, the leading pass rusher for the Wildcats. In on the play, forced Bryce Ott to get rid of the ball way sooner than he wanted to. Second down.
Second and 10. 27 seconds. Just one timeout remaining for Oshkosh North. Tackle someone in bounds here. He'd probably force him to take that last time out. Now we've got a little hold up on the play, and now the ball's down and we're set to go. Second and 10. Wildcat fans on the near side imploring the defense. Bryce Ott, he's standing alone in the backfield, 5 receivers out. He's back to pass. Now he steps up in the pocket. Got a man down low, caught. Nice open field tackle by number
Nolan,
5,
Nolan
Hopeful. Nice open field tackle by Hopeful.
Clock running.
13, 12, 11, 10. Maybe the last play. Back to pass. Ott looking. End zone wide open. Caught. Touchdown. With 4 seconds to go. And we got ourselves a ball game, Jeff.
Yes, we do. Jackson Anderson in the end zone for the touchdown. Like we said, he caught 2 of them last week. That time he found himself wide open in the end zone. Great protection that time by the Spartan offensive line. Gave Ott plenty of time to throw the ball. And we're back to a 2-score game.
See, if they're going to go for the one, they're not going to chase the points here. We'll get a timeout.
Well, maybe they are.
Maybe they are.
Timeout. Let's see.
So they had their kicker out there, Mason Krings, but now they're going to call timeout. They're going to talk about it, maybe go for 2 and chase the points and get it back to a 14-point game.
See what they decide to do here. They'll get the double up possessions again here.
Yeah.
Well, actually triple up because the Wildcats didn't even get a possession last time because they fumbled on the kickoff. And
scored, got it back, scored, and they'll get it again.
Yep. That's how you get yourself back in a game.
That's it. 28-12 right now. They're considering maybe going for 2. It looks like Ott is going to maybe come back out on the field here.
Yep, that's what it appears to me. I think that's probably the smart move here. They have the momentum.
Yeah.
A bit of a tired Wildcat defense out in the field right now.
Yeah.
Notre Dame leads Rice Lake by a score of 7-0 in the first quarter. West De Pere 7, Union Grove 0, and Monona Grove has jumped out to a 3-0 lead over Homestead.
All right, here we go. They're going for 2. They got a play dialed up. They got 3 receivers up top, 1 down low. Pistol formation, back to pass, looking, knocked down, incomplete. They don't get it. That's pretty big, actually.
Yep, Blake Schneider on the play there was able to knock the ball away, and
that's pretty big.
It is. Big difference between 16 and 14.
Yeah. 28-12, and I don't know if you go for onside kick here with 4 seconds. Maybe hope you get a second and go for something long.
Yeah, I bet you
just kick it away.
Squib it and take your 16-point deficit, 2-score deficit into the locker room for the half is I think what I would do. Crowd's kind of picked up here, Kevin, as if you look around here.
Yeah, it's a nice crowd here on the near side. Yeah, it's pretty full.
One of the better student sections that we've had all season.
Well, that was unfortunate for River Falls, but they'd kind of limited the damage, right? They gave up to 6, but 2 missed extra points by Oshkosh North could loom big in this football game.
It could. Let's hope it doesn't.
Right. No, this is a good team, so they're not going away. They got a whole half of football. They'll get it to start the second half. Each team has had a turnover, and the other team has converted it into 6. That's a low squib kick. Fielded on the 14. Moves it up to the near side, cutting back. Nice run. And a face mask on the play. There it is.
There it is. Well, that will make things a little interesting here.
Yeah, they ripped them down from behind. Nice run by Anthony McPherson. That was a pretty obvious face mask on the play.
So they'll get a play here, an untimed down right around midfield.
Yeah. So it's untimed. Yeah, it'll be an untimed down. They're going to get one play. We might as well go for it.
Yes.
You might as well throw an Aaron Rodgers at him and just chuck it up and hope for a Jeff Janis. Catch in the end zone.
There you go. Be at about the 48-yard line.
We're going to check the arm right now of Tino Massa. Why not, huh? That'd be exciting here in Level 3, Division II football. An untimed tutter.
A little surprised that Oshkosh North's defense isn't back farther here.
Right.
Maybe you'll get a little hook and ladder type thing. We'll see.
Maybe. Massa back to pass. Looking. Just chuck it. You're going for it. End zone. Got him. Caught. Income.
It's caught by...
Was it caught by Charlie Burke? Intercepted maybe in the end zone. So, okay. Intercepted end zone. Yeah, it was close. That was just a jump ball down there.
Yeah. Gave him a shot.
Gave him a shot. So there's one half in the books now here in Level 3 Division II football. So River Falls Wildcats 28, the Oshkosh North Spartans 12, and we're going to halftime. That's an pretty entertaining first half.
Yeah, we went from having no scoring earlier in the game to a ton of it, just kind of like we talked, Kevin.
Right. So what I want to do right now, before we have a special guest, but let's do the special guest first. So let's go to the right there. So we have a special guest in the booth with us right now, Bailey Bishop. Hi, Bailey. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. And thanks for coming up to the booth tonight. So we have a special event coming up, and we got you up here because I know you have some inside scoop on Alex Call. Alex Call, a former graduate of River Falls High School and now a world champion with the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alex Call. He's going to come back to River Falls in a week and a half or so on November 26th at 1 o'clock. And he's going to be in the auditorium at the high school with a fellowship of Christian athletes, and he's going to talk about his faith journey. Bailey, what do you know about Alex, and what do you know about his presentation?
Well, I know that he is one of the most faithful people that I know in my life and has been a really big inspiration in how I portray myself during my sport. So I'm really excited for all of my classmates and everyone in our community to be able to hear and know Alex the way that I do, because it's truly special. I mean, he is an incredible person, and it's worth sharing for sure. Yeah,
I know he shares the same faith with many of the members of the Los Angeles Dodgers and many throughout Major League Baseball, and I don't think he's afraid to share his faith, and he's going to come here next on November 26th, the Wednesday right before Thanksgiving, and share his journey and what inspires him and what grounds him in being the person he is.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a fun event. We're hoping to have a big crowd and get kind of just people of all ages, everyone. There's a big target audience that we're hoping for. It's just going to be a really fun event.
Yeah.
Really special, impactful event. So.
Yeah, it will be. So that'll be in the high school auditorium of River Falls High School on Wednesday, November 26th at 1 o'clock. We'll also be streaming that live on the River Falls Sports Broadcasting Network. So if you want to go back and rewatch it, or you want to share it with a friend somewhere around the country or around the world, you want them to tune in, please do that. I'm sure Alex and his Los Angeles Dodgers teammates got a pretty good following. Maybe they can get the word out as well to watch Alex.
Yeah, kind of like what you said before. There are so many of his teammates from not only the Dodgers but also his past national teammates that were just so involved and so unashamed in their faith as well, which was really cool to see Alex connecting with those teammates. And I will say, like, the Dodgers have an incredible, like, their team and the way that they interact with each other. It's truly special, and I've seen so many different teams that our former boys have gone through, and so it's truly special to see him finding his place there and feeling comfortable and unashamed, and it's really special.
Yeah, it'll be inspirational. It'll be good for our kids to get re-inspired by Alex's message. So, Bailey, I'm glad you came up here today.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
You bet. Really, really glad you're here. So, again, November 26th, Alex Call. Come on down to the high school auditorium or watch it online here. And phone a friend, tell a neighbor. And Bailey Bishop, thanks for taking the time. And glad you're able to also share. And it's a good path to go down. Anything else that I'm forgetting?
Not that I know of. Just be there, show up. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, phone a friend, tell a neighbor. Alex Call, World Series champion, former River Falls High School graduate, Alex Call. And Bailey Bishop, thank you much.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was pretty good. So and she was just saying, Alex is going to come up here, and she has a lot of Dodger teammates and former national teammates who are not afraid to share their experience with the Lord, and they're going to come and do that.
Awesome. So. Love to hear that, especially out of our young people that are choosing that path early in life. That's incredible.
Yes.
Love to see it.
Love to see that. So that's good. So Alex will be here for that. Hey, let's get into the Man Up movement. So we started this 2 weeks ago when we got to the Man Up movement, and there's Rob Derry. Look at Rob Derry, the Man Up movement. He's a good face of it. And we're going to do the RoboCats, River Falls Robotics Club, as well as the Accessibility River Falls, and then the Sunshine Fund is our third recipient. And I'm going to go right here. There they all are together. And there's the Venmo. So in 2 weeks, we've got 98 people. So who at halftime here is going to put us up over the top? So just 2 more people need to hit the Venmo code, and we want to get it here before halftime ends to get us to 100 men donating $100, some women as well. And I want to go through the list and say thank you to our Man Up movement for sponsoring the River Falls Robotics, the Accessibility River Falls with Accessibility Wisconsin, and the River Falls Sunshine Fund are our nonprofits who we're giving this to this year. So I'm going to go through my list of 98, and we want 2 more before halftime gets over, and I might have missed one because maybe one came in. Paul Aderman, Todd Andrews, Fred Barr, David Bell, Corey Benedict, Jeff Bjork, Russ Blasius, Corey Brathall, Kurt Bruns, Jacob Buck, Tim Burns, Chris By, Andrew Kafflish, Nick Kaliva, Gary Campbell, Thomas Carroll, Jim Cernahouse, Gavin and Shelley Clay, Josh Cleveland and Gina Cleveland, Aaron Cudd, Aaron Cudd. We got him times 4. I think that's for this family. Jeffrey Cudd, Jeremy Cudd twice, Paulie Cudd, David Deal, Clint Delander, Dylan Dock, Rob Derry, Byron Dopkins, Brent Ducklow, Matt Dusick, Cedric Ellenson, Jana Fireisen, J.P. Fireisen, Randy Fireisen, Craig Finstad, Michael Fuller, Carl Galke, Scott Gavin, Brian George, Dave Dittman, Derek Hackle, Tara Cernahouse, John Lisowski, Mark Harrer, Lori Humberg, Scott Ermy, Nathaniel Jackson, Dan Jenkins, Kelly Jenkins, Billy Jensen, Dad Slick Jensen, BJ Johnson, Jeff Johnson, Michael Keeley, Penny Keith, Kenny Sport and Power, Gina Kirk, Warren Kazitska, Brenda Larson, Tim Lavold, Zach Lindquist, John Linehan, William Loomis, Kit Ludke, Mario Massa, Mike Miller, Scott Morissette, Colin Murphy, Dan Murray, Jackson Nicholas, Mike Noreen, Brett Norman, Chad Novak, Brent Olson, Jeffrey Olson, Greg Peters, Mike Peterson, Ryan Pierfest, Chad Randleman, Bill Rasmussen, Jackson Rohde, Todd Schultz, Jason Schwantz, Scott Simpson, Gretchen Stoffel, Russell Swanson, Steve Trebus, Keith Vandell, Michael Van Osdale, Marin Ward, Kevin Westhouse, Brian Whipple, James Williamson, and Quinn Zemke. So there, that was 98, and hopefully we got a couple more here at halftime to put us over the top to 100. Thank you to all the men in the River Falls area and a few women, and thank you for the Man Up movement. Now let's go to Wildcat Trivia. A fun one tonight, playing for Charlie Cat Chicken Sandwich. And pull that bad boy up. Thank you, Jeff Bjork. This week's trivia question will involve WIAA State Football Championships. River Falls has never won or been to a WIAA State Football Championship game. Oshkosh North has one state title, winning in 2000, beating Heartland Arrowhead 28-0 in the state championship game, as well as made the 2013 title game, losing to Kimberly 51-10. Question tonight, to say the least, it's hard and a tough road to get to the WIAA State Football Championship. For tonight's trivia question, who can name the last school in either Pierce or St. Croix County that has won a state football championship, and what year did they achieve this? So in Pierce or St. Croix County, what was the last WIAA State Football Championship? So you can get in the text chat section or text Jeff or I. So the last school from either Pierce or St. Croix County to win a WIAA State Football Championship. Who is it and what year? No, we're over the top.
We have Baldwin Woodville as a guess. That's incorrect.
Incorrect. Ellsworth, no. Hudson, no. St. Croix Central, Nathan Larson, you've got it. Nathan Larson, St. Croix Central in 2016. Nathan Larson, you're the winner of tonight's Wildcat Trivia. So St. Croix Central of the Middle Border Conference in 2016 beating River Valley 49-28 in the State Division 4 title game. The Middle Border Conference won 3 consecutive State Division 4 titles, with Somerset winning in 2014, Osceola in 2015, and St. Croix Central winning in 2016. St. Croix Central was involved in the last overtime state championship football game, losing to Lodi 17-10 in the 2017 title game.
Oof, what a rough way to lose there.
Yeah, right.
Overtime at state.
Right. Do we have any statistics, Jeff? Are we good?
I do.
Not yet.
Halftime stats.
Here we go.
Here we go. Huh? Right on cue.
Look at Braden on that.
Yeah, there's the team stats. Total yardage, Wildcats leading 277 to 157. Most of that through the air, 210 yards passing compared to 67 yards rushing. 4 penalties for 18 yards for the Wildcats, only 2 for 25 for Oshkosh North. Individually, Tino Massa 8 of 17 for 210 yards and 3 touchdowns. Joseph Terasavage, 15 carries, 62 yards and a touchdown. Receiving, Terasavage 1 reception for 88 yards and a touchdown earlier in the first quarter. Charlie Burke, 1 reception for 48 yards, also a touchdown. During that big flurry of 3 touchdowns in a short amount of time. Todd Benedict, 3 receptions, 34 yards, and a touchdown. Mason Novak, 2 for 25. Austin Stelright, 1 for 15. Defensively, 4 tackles each for Thade Dreyer, Sam Simpson, and Nolan Hopeful. 2 each for Anthony McPherson, Charlie Burke, Oliver Simmons, Blake Schneider, Todd Benedict, Austin Stelright, and then 1 each for Brecken French, Tyler Hastings, Caden Johnston, Jack Larson, Cole Dykus. And that's your defensive stats for the Wildcats.
A good first half once they got it going, and then they kind of let their foot off the gas a little bit at the end of that first half, and Oshkosh North took advantage and put up 2 tutters in the last few minutes.
Yep, 2 in a hurry, and they'll get the ball to start the second half here to see if they can make it 3.
You know what they're saying in the locker room, let's score here, and we got ourselves a football game.
Exactly. That one guess on the halftime of Baldwin Woodville for last year, they lost last year's state championship game to Racine St. Catherine's 26-22, so they're the last one to come real close.
I just got a text message just now from Tori Prigge. He says, St. Croix Central, your game is behind, Tori. Hit live. Tori Prigge. Hey, also, we went over the top with our looking for 100 men and $100, and we got the last ones in. So Marty Harum, thank you. Heidi Link, Austin Curdy, Brenna Bruce, and Chris Lick, John Hansen, and Brandon Jones, and Jeff Hughesby put us over the top.
Well, way over the top.
Way over the top. So we're looking for 100. We're at about 105 now. So already, and we'll keep her rolling for our nonprofits, and we'll have a check presentation and down at Tarnation Tavern like we've done in the past. We'll come on down then.
Thanks to all of you.
Yeah, all of them. We read their names. I don't think we missed one, actually. We may have, and if I did, I'll probably hear about it. But I think we got all 105.
I think you pronounced most of them.
Close.
Pretty good.
Close?
Yeah.
Close.
Yep. Scott Emery's the one I noticed.
Emery.
Yep, Emery.
Falcons
all right,
coach.
Can I do a booster club thing real quick?
Please do. Go. Yeah.
We're still in the midst of our annual 2025 River Falls High School Athletic Booster Club membership drive.
I thought that. No, there it is.
There it is.
We got it.
Here's the QR code if you'd like to check it out. The River Falls High School Athletic Booster Club supports all 22 boys and girls sports at River Falls High School. Since the club was formed back in 2016, the Booster Club has provided grants totaling over $400,000 to all 22 boys and girls sports programs at the high school. The vast majority of those dollars come from the annual membership drive, which is going on right now. If you'd like to become a member, and we would love to have you, you can click on the QR code right here or head to the website at rfhsboosters.org. Again, rfhsboosters.org to become a member today and support the Wildcats.
Thank you, Jeff. Become a booster. Wildcats all getting loose here for half 2. I get a feeling this is going to go down to last possession. I don't know why, I just do.
Yeah, we said that earlier in the game. We said that in the pregame show. We said it's going to take 45.
Yeah, I'm still on 40.
Yeah.
I'm still on 45. I'll stick right where I started, 45. These teams are good.
They're very good. Took both offenses a little bit to get going, and they're going now. Had a couple of big turnovers. Both teams turning the ball over in their own territory, and offense is converted.
How about some highlights from the first half? You want to look and see if you can find a couple of those that we like? Let's see what he dials up for us. Here we go. What do we got here, Jeff?
Let's see. There's the
flag on this one. Yep. So that was a play that was called back.
That would have been a touchdown.
Would have been a touchdown. That was called back.
Look at Charlie's speed right there, though. Holy cow.
That one was called back. Here we go.
There's the touchdown to Tarasavage.
3rd and 18 on that one. And look at 21, Joseph Tarasavage go. That's a grown man right there.
Excellent work by Tino recognizing the blitz and moving to his right there.
This was a fumble here, I believe.
Yep, the
strip right there. Knock it out.
And they convert.
Right here.
Todd Benedict touchdown pass, I believe, is what this is.
A couple fakes, roll out to your right, pass right there, and go up at the high point and reel that in.
And there's more.
But wait, there's more. A little pump fake here. You got a guy wide open. Charlie Burke. You can hang on. Good. And there we go. Good camera work there. Rob Derry, Chris Larson, the artist up here doing it up.
And here's the last touchdown. This is the run by Tara Savage, where it was just about all Tara Savage on this play, carrying some guys into the end zone.
And then gives a little bit of the what for as he gets in there.
That was the last time the Wildcats actually had an offensive possession. That was about an hour ago, it seems like.
Feels like it. Feels like it.
That fumble on the kickoff was pretty big. It cost the Wildcats a possession, and the Spartans will start with the ball to start the second half.
Got to find a way to stop them here, right? I'm sure that coach is talking about that. You got to stick with that same defense. You got to find that same gear you had in the first quarter, because that was a good gear, whatever they were in. They got the 28-point lead, and they, little, maybe, I don't want to say they were celebrating, but you take your foot off the gas a little bit.
A little bit. I think, part of it was the Spartans coming out in a bit of a different look than they had come out with throughout the earlier part of the game, playing Dalton Clark in some Wildcat formations, and he was able to get some positive yardage on some runs, and that kind of loosened up the Wildcat defense, and they were able to punch it in a couple times at the end of the half to make this a ball game.
Yeah, I'm sure Oshkosh North was doing math at halftime going, we score here and we get ourselves a game. So Wildcats got to find a way to stop them and put a few more on the board.
Winner of this game will take on the winner of the Notre Dame-Rice Lake game. Notre Dame leads Rice Lake by a score of 14-6 in the second quarter. That game will be played at a neutral site. We were speculating on where this was.
That score just changed.
Yep, Rice Lake just scored to make it 14-12 pending the extra point. Good job, Braden. And Rice Lake, as we know, if you're a football fan, they always go for two.
See if they tie it up.
That game will be a neutral site if it's, we'll talk about that after the game.
All right, here we go. Let's go to
could be.
Second half of football. It's a game. I'd rather be up 28-12. I don't know.
Yeah, same.
Carafel. The kick is away. It's a low squib kick. Hits the up back and then goes down, and they're going to try a little trickeration. Get it to the far side. Trying to find the edge, and it doesn't get there. I think that went to, was that number 21? 26.
It was 26 that time.
Jamar Scott. No good on the 2-point conversion for Rice Lake. It sticks 14-12 Notre Dame.
Good football game at Notre Dame High School over in Green Bay. West Appear still leads Union Grove 7-0. Mequon Homestead up 7-3 over Monona Grove. All those games in the second quarter.
All right, let's see if the Wildcats got stretched out good here at halftime. And there you go. Half two is underway. Keeper, give it to Clark. Clark's trying to get the edge. Sort of started the game and had with some success, and there he gains about 7 on the play. It'll be second and 3. They found some early success on the edge. You try to go to it there on the wide side of the field.
Mason Novak with the tackle, keeping an eye on the Wildcat defenders. Remember, if you recall, there was that collision towards the end of the first half. Charlie Burke is still out of the game, as is Anthony McPherson. They're both on the sidelines, but still in uniform.
Handoff, running high and tight. Taken down on about the 29. First and 10. Move the chains for Oshkosh North.
It's true. Jamari Scott with the carry. Sam Simpson hustling over to the left sideline to make the tackle.
I like the way Jamari Scott carries that football. It's high and tight. First and 10, Oshkosh North. Bryce Ott, pistol formation. 2 receivers here to the near side. Tight end off the far side. Under changing the plays at the line of scrimmage. Checking formations is Ott. Hand it off, try to get it to the far side. It goes to, was it 21 Brandon Peters?
That's actually
26,
Scott.
excuse me, Jamari Scott. Scott cuts it forward. He's their guy. He's not real big, Jamari Scott. He's 6 foot 179. He's a senior. Runs it for 8 there. It'll be second and 2.
cut back that time as he started out right, headed left, and was able to get some positive yards, setting up a 2nd and short.
This time they're going to go direct snap to Dalton Clark. You got to put their quarterback out here, the tall fella on the near side, but they're just going to let Clark run that, and he doesn't get there. He's going to be 3rd and 1. They sniffed that out, and they're ready for it, and collapsed that side of the line and tripped him up after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and 1 for Oshkosh North.
Sam Simpson playing quite a bit more defense than he is accustomed to with yet another tackle for River Falls.
3rd down and 2. This time they go Bryce Ott back in the pistol formation. Ott gives it to the back, bounces it to the outside. We got a hold on the play, flag on the play. They're going to call holding on the side here. Boy, the fans here on the near side called that. Did you hear them yelling?
They did call that, and it's going to make for an interesting decision here by Coach Schurz. If they decide to decline the penalty for the 4th down, they're about 4th and about 2, I would say.
Ooh. What do you do if someone get their abacus out at home? Do you take the 4th and 2, or do you go 3rd and 12?
They're going to decline it and go for 4th down. I think that's the right call.
Declined 4th down.
And this could set up a game-changing play here if the
They're going to go for
do
it.
not get the 1st down here to hand the ball to River Falls. Well, they're changing their mind here.
They're changing their mind. They're like, hey, we're going to go for it, but they're doing the math in their head. If they don't get this, I mean, this is it could be, I don't want to say game over, but boy, it makes it real tough. So they're going to punt it here.
No, you talked earlier about the fakes too.
Yeah, they have a fake. They have a fake play. I saw it last week. Stay in your lane, Blue.
This is where you do it, right here.
Nope, they're going to punt it. Right. Squared up punt, wobbly kick, fair caught by Mason Novak with a little bobble. Decent field position for the Wildcats. They'll start on their own 35-yard line. Well, that's a good hold right there by River Falls.
That's a huge hold by River Falls. The momentum had swung all the way over to the Oshkosh North sideline, and big defensive stand by the Wildcats there, finally giving them the football after about an hour of real time not having the ball.
Just gave him a little chance to regroup a little bit over there, get some fresh legs. Points, huh? Tarasavage in the game. He's got it now. Bounces
Nothing
to
much.
the right. Not a lot doing. Maybe a yard on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 9. Not much doing there.
Yeah, those up the middle runs by Tarasavage tonight, they haven't been there a lot. He's had a couple where he was able to break free, but for the most part, the stout defensive line for the Spartans has done a nice job.
Your scoreboard is correct. 28-12 Cats. They've got the ball with just under 9 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Swing pass far side to Todd Benedict. He likes to yak. And then he's taken down on the far side. Nice tackle over there by Dalton Clark. Athlete on athlete there. 3rd and 4.
Absolutely. That's that play that we've seen a lot this season, that little screen pass over to Novak, and that time the Spartan defense was able to stop it and force a
3rd down
and 5.
Riker O'Keefe in the football game. Benedict coming out. Special play here for Riker O'Keefe maybe, huh? Back the pass down the middle.
He's got him.
Caught! Oh, what a play. A little bit underthrown, but gets it on to Mason Novak. And what a huge 3rd down play there again. Throws that right down the stovepipe, and a huge 1st down for the Cats.
Bit of a misdirection play right there. The fake handoff to O'Keefe, who was coming in motion, and Mason was able to get behind the defense there.
Yeah, he's just a little bit underthrown, or that's going to be 6, Jeff. He throws him a little bit.
Just a bit. He was kind of throwing it off his back foot a little bit, too.
Now Joseph Tarasavage back to live action. Has it off the left edge. He got the 20, the 15, looking for blocks and takes it down to the 11-yard line. Nice 17, 18-yard run by Joseph Tarasavage off that left side. We are in the Sunshine Fund Red Zone. We love to be there. Thank you, Jen Rivard and Joe Karras, State Farm Insurance and Black Wolf Exteriors. Back to live action. 1st and 10 from the 12. Play action, back the pass, rolling, looking in the end zone, got a man wide open. The defender fell down. And Massa goes palms up to the ref. I don't know what he wanted. The guy was wide open.
Yeah, he wanted a pass interference. The defender grabbed Benedict right at the last second before he was able to break free. And
that was interesting.
I think that's the reason why the pass was overthrown just a bit.
Yeah, we were saying he was wide open, but he had already released a football. That was the problem there. He had him on a route, and then he kind of tugged him. 2nd and 10.
The officials have let him play tonight in the backfield.
For the most part. Tara Savage cuts it. Slicing, dicing, multiplying, dividing. Get to the end zone. He's pushed out after about 8.
Let's see where they spotted here, right about the 5-yard line.
3rd and 3 from the 5. They can get a first down on about the 2. You've got 2 downs to go 3 with an Indiana University recruit there on the left side.
Yes, he is. Jonah Herstein back in the game, lined up right next to him at left guard.
Joey pushing forward. He doesn't get there yet. The pile's pushing.
No, I think he's short.
And he's going to be short.
He might have lost yardage.
It's going to be 4th and 3 from the 5.
Well, I think he'd
kick it.
I think he'd take the points here, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah. John Madden says they're going to bring out the field goal team here. Yeah, I mean, you want to make that point differential, right?
You got to make it. You got a chance to make it a 3-score game here, and you don't want to come up with nothing either.
Right.
So
yeah. So Gavin Carafell is out to try to get the 3. Riker O'Keefe will be on the hold. It'll be hash mark left. 22-yarder.
Basically an extra point.
High snap. Kick is up. It looks good. It is good! Gavin Carafell with a huge 3 for River Falls. That was big they got the 3 there, Jeff.
It was real big. I think to make this a three-score game is really important. Both teams' offenses are not done scoring points, I don't think, by any means here, but to come away with nothing would have been a big momentum shift, I think, but that didn't happen. 3 points for the Cats, 31-12. About halfway through the third quarter already. Quick moving quarter.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, I mean, clock is a factor now, right? I mean, you can burn through a quarter like this, up 3 scores. That becomes kind of a big deal. So
really
now
is.
You're working on the clock as well.
Notre Dame has moved ahead of Rice Lake now by a score of 21-12. West Appear gets in the end zone once again. They lead Union Grove 13-0. And at halftime already, Homestead leads Monona Grove in a defensive battle 7-3.
31. You need 2 more tutters to get to your 45, and there it is.
It's right there, isn't it?
It's there. It's set up. Anthony Hangst, he likes the 3 points. Yeah, Gavin Carafell's a great kicker. Again, we saw him kicking 55-yarders in warm-ups. It's a lot different when the game's going on, but he has a nice leg, and he's done a great job this year. He hasn't had a lot of opportunities to kick for 3. They give it to him there, and he gets it done. All right, here we go. Carafell. Speaking of Carafell, kicks it away. It's a low squib kick. Hits on the 13. Bounces a couple times. Fielded back down on the 8. Trying to get to the outside. Being chased down. Heavy pursuit. And nice play. Oliver Simmons. He's just quietly a good football player.
He really is. Doesn't say a whole lot. Just plays hard. That was Max Rohr with the return right there. And another possession starts
deep
at or inside the 20-yard line for the Spartans. That's been a big part of this game, too, is forcing the Spartans to go a long way to score.
1K.
Okay. You don't have that happen very often.
I want to welcome everybody aboard from all over the Fruited Plain. Kevin Westhouse, along with Jeff Johnson, bringing you the action tonight. The artist Rob Derry on the camera, and Braden Engstrom over here on production. Chris Larson downstairs with the field shots. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Good high school level 3 football, 31-12 River Falls.
It's the pass to Clark.
Clark's got it. He's a good athlete. We talked about that all night. He's their guy, and he's done all he can do for Oshkosh North, and gets to the outside there and gains 13 or 14.
Simmons pushes him out of bounds. Yeah, they do everything they can to get him the ball, whether it's taking it out of the Wildcat, whether it's force feeding them through their passing game.
Clock stops there as he gets out of bounds. Bryce Ott directing traffic. They got 3 receivers and only 2 defenders over here, Jeff. I don't like that.
I think McPherson's coming over to help, maybe.
Back to pass. Crossing route. There it is. It's just too easy. That goes to Clark. High tackle. Taken down after a gain of about 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. Yeah, they had him outnumbered there.
Yeah, they kind of caught a break there to hold that only to about a 8-yard gain.
Hey, Brandon says, has River Falls ever been to level 3? Yeah, a couple times, but never to level 4. So
been here twice, back in '88 and also 3 years ago in 2022.
2nd and 2. Ott back to pass, looking, wants to go for the home run ball. He's got Clark, and that's caught down to the 25-yard line. Someone tried to put a lick on him there and just missed him.
He gets open.
Good pass, good catch. Clock stops to move the chains. 5:58 to go.
Long way to go in this football game.
A long ways. I'm still sticking to my 45 number. Handoff up the middle. That one goes to Thompson Schreck. Runs it straight up the middle for about 6. It'll be 2nd and 4.
Cole Dykus with yet another tackle for River Falls.
And 31 isn't enough.
No,
I don't think so.
I agree.
2nd and 4. Schreck again. Short of first down yardage. Gain of about 3. It'll be 3rd and 1.
Jack Larson, number 55, in on the tackle.
Jamon Thompson Schreck. He's 5'10", 175 senior. 175-pound senior. Cowbells are out on a 3rd and short. Definitely 4-down territory here for Oshkosh North Spartans. Clock is running. Now we're under 5 minutes to go. Says, I got a play back here. Let me turn that wristband a little bit. There it is. Okay, let's go. How about Thompson Schreck again? And I think he's got it.
Yep.
It's real close. They're going to move the chains. Fresh set of downs for the Spartans on the 15. They gave it to him. He's got it. I keep an eye right here on Dalton Clark getting free, huh? He's in the slot here on the near side. Wearing number 11. He's good. Who's covering him? Charlie Burke, I believe. Back to pass, looking. Heavy pressure, getting flushed out. Stelreich chasing him down in the end zone. Caught, touchdown. Nice pass, nice catch. Burke got a little bit lost back there, and it does go to Dalton Clark, just as we advertised right before that play. And it's an Clark hookup, 6 more for Oshkosh North.
Yeah, he slipped is what happened there.
Yep.
Charlie had pretty good coverage on him, and he lost his footing, and Clark was able to get free. That was a quick drive, less than 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Oshkosh North gets in the end zone. And
yeah, Oshkosh North is going to put up points. If you're the Wildcats, he's got to keep scoring.
They are going to go for 2 here.
Trying to get it to 11. Cowbell's out. 0 for 2 on conversions tonight. Bryce Ott calling it out. Back to pass, rolling to his right, feeling pressure by Stelreich, and that is incomplete. Maybe picked off down there. Boy, great job by Stelreich. He was quick on Bryce Ott. Ott had to throw it maybe a little sooner than he wanted to.
Yeah, Austin was in the backfield in a hurry and forced that quick throw by Bryce Ott. Good coverage by the Wildcat secondary, and that's a big hold right there.
The 3 missed extra points, they're going to loom big in this game.
They could, yeah. This would make it a 10-point game as opposed to 13. Now the Spartans have to score 2 touchdowns to move ahead.
And convert an extra point.
Yes. Notre Dame leads Rice Lake 28-12 now in the second quarter. West Appear has moved out to a 21-0 lead over Union Grove.
40 degrees, feels like 33, it says here.
That's what I'd peg it at right there, 33-ish.
Little wind gusts of 14 miles an hour, kind of blowing from our left to right.
Left to right, yep.
Yeah, out of the north.
Well, keep an eye out here for
some trickeration.
Chicanery.
Onside chicanery. River Falls got one last week. It was a beauty.
They did. That was about a 25-yard onside kick that they were able to recover. This would be the time to pull it out, try to steal a possession. They already stole one with the earlier fumble on the kickoff.
They approach, and they go ahead and kick it deep. Fielded back on the 10-yard line. Run out near the near side. Novak's got the edge. He's got the 30. Cuts it back, 35. He's good. A lot of yak. Hang on to the football. Out to the 40. Blow a whistle, somebody. And there it is. Out. They're going to call him his forward progress out to the 40. Great return of 30 yards for Mason Novak.
Coach Scher's moving Mason out onto the kick return team now, and the decision paid off, giving the Wildcats some real nice field position at the 40.
Since the first couple possessions, the Wildcats have always gotten the ball in really nice field position.
They have, and they've certainly capitalized throughout the entire game.
Yeah. Got to find a way to get 3 more here. At least 3. Pistol formation, Massa. Hand it to Joey. They just go where they have been going all season off that left side. Right over 75, Sam Simpson is laying down in gain of 2 or 3 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 7. Now they'll go quick again. They haven't huddled all season, I don't believe.
Just at the end of games.
Yep, slower down. 2 receivers up top, pistol formation, 1 receiver down low. Massa waiting for the ball. He's back to pass, quick screen, far side. That one goes to Charlie Burke, who's got the edge. He's got first down yardage well into Oshkosh North territory, and Charlie Burke is kind of an X factor tonight.
He really is. They've kind of slowly eased him into the offense over the last couple weeks and kind of letting him go a little bit more tonight, and it's paying off.
He was their featured backer in the beginning, and then he got injured, right? And then he
had that broken collarbone where he was
now
out.
He's getting right back into form. Joey bounces it to the outside. He's got the edge. He's got the 30. He's got high knees. He's got the shoulder down, and he's got 15 more yards. Joseph Tarasavage.
And that's why it's really important to have Charlie Burke back in the offense there. A play like the previous one kind of loosens the defense up a little bit and allows Tarasavage to gain some positive yardage there.
You're almost into Carafel field goal range now.
Yeah, I'd say you're in it. You're in it. Right here.
Back to pass, looking for the home run ball in coverage. Got him in. Caught! Touchdown! Boy, he had him covered. He got in behind the defense, and the Wildcats strike again with Todd Benedict. Wow!
It's a really good job by Todd judging the football. The defender got spun around a little bit on the play and just lost track of where the ball was, but obviously Todd didn't. Touchdown Cats.
Yeah, I thought he threw that into double coverage when he released that. I'm like, that's trouble. And the defenders, like you said, Jeff, got a little turned around, lost sight of the ball, and Benedict's like, I see this thing the whole way. Let me go grab that for 6. Boom. Exactly. Yeah, when he released that, I'm like, uh-oh, that's trouble. And Benedict's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm as cooler than the other side of the pillow. I'm just going to reel this thing in. And there's another one by Carafel. He bangs it through. And with 3 minutes and 5 seconds to go here in quarter 3, it's your River Falls Wildcats 38, the Oshkosh North Spartans 18. Let's go back and take a look at this play again.
Yeah, let's take a look at the play. Todd split out at the near side there.
Little pump
Again,
fake.
pretty good protection that time. And Todd just found the ball before the defender did.
Yeah, that was
that simple.
Jackson Anderson just got turned around for Oshkosh North. He had him and kind of fell away and is like, I can't believe he's throwing it here. We got this guy covered. and Tino Massa says, can I get some change from that dime?
Yeah.
Scott Mann says golden sombrero for Tino Massa.
Yeah, not bad for a second team
conference
guy.
It's probably like literally top 5 in the state of Wisconsin. I would just go.
I would say that's fair.
Yeah.
Tino, 12 of 22, 287 yards, 4 touchdowns. And we're still got 15 minutes left in this football game.
Maybe playing with a little chip on his shoulder after
I don't blame him.
after the slight this week.
Benedict, 5 receptions, 68 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
30. Oh, they're on their way to the 45 number.
They're
one tutter away.
Yeah, I was 45-42 is my call, but I don't know if we're going to get to 42. Long way to go.
There was 2 quick scores, though, in about a minute. Each team scored, so back near the goal line. They're going to say he's good. I thought he blew a whistle. Now bounces it to the outside, looking for a block. A little blindside block, gets it out to the 22-yard line. He ran about 4 miles to get out to the 22, but nice return right there by Jamari Scott for Oshkosh North.
Yeah, he kind of mishandled the pitch there right around the goal line, and that set him back a little bit. Good coverage that time by the Wildcats special teams. Again, long field here for the Spartans offense.
Down 38-18. .257 to go here in the third.
All 3 games are at halftime. Notre Dame leading by 16, West De Pere by 21, Homestead by 4.
1st and 10. Ott hits on the sit-down route. Nice pass, nice catch. Gain of 5. That's just a solid dart he threw right in there to Jackson Anderson for a gain of about 7. 2nd and 3. Yeah, they're not in panic mode yet, but you're getting close. 3 receivers out up top, 1 down low. Bryce Ott back to pass. Got a man caught. That's their stud over there. And pushed out of bounds by Novak. Throws him into the second row, but not till after he racks up about 12 on him. It's 1st and 10 for Oshkosh North.
Stops the clock with 2:23 left here in the third quarter. The first half of the quarter went by pretty quick. The second half, not so much.
No. Bryce Ott tries to get the Wildcats to jump. I really don't get the defense. They got 2 covering 3 again over here, Jeff. I don't know about that.
Yeah. I would look for a pass to Clark here if that's what they're doing.
And now we have a whistle.
Timeout Wildcats.
Timeout. They might see the same thing we're seeing. They're going, we got to get this defense straightened out.
Maybe to listen to our broadcast, Kevin.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's
Coaches
go.
Are?
Yeah, let's go to the River City Stitch ad once. Real quick ones here. Thank you, Callie, down at River City Stitch. Good place to get all your Wildcat gear. She's got on the shelves just like that down there on 2nd and Maple Street. See Callie down at River City Stitch. Get in your orders for all your Wildcat gear. Also, how about the Garage Grinder of the game? Thank you, the Garage Bikes and Brews, for sponsoring that. We got one all teed up, ready to go. That's pretty, isn't it? Pretty. I got one ready to go tonight. I got it teed up in the back over here. We got a whiteboard brewing up, and Tino Massa is in all caps at the top of the board right now.
He is. Without a doubt. Long way to go, but
long way to go.
That's where I got him, too.
That's right now.
Got another new donor for the Man Up movement, Ben Gauss. Ben Gauss, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Ben. All right, 1st and 10. 2:23 to go. Ott back to pass. Going for the home run ball. That's just going to be overthrown. He's had about 3 or 4 like that tonight. Maybe the guy had a step and just overthrown, just too strong. He's got a strong arm.
Yes, he does. Jackson Anderson streaking through the middle of the field right there. Pretty good coverage, I think, by the Wildcat defense. And
that took 6 seconds off the clock. Now it's 2nd and 10. Tick, 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 tick. Once again, 3 receivers here to the near side. Now we got another defender coming over. Stop route. They got it to Clark. Busts forward for 15. That just looks too easy to me, Jeff.
Yeah, he's getting open.
Novak with a tackle.
Despite all the attention he's getting, and he's a player.
Now we go trips up top. This seems to me to be not enough defenders on the receivers.
Yeah.
Now they're going to come up. Now Ott's in trouble. He's going to throw it away. Yeah, I don't know. They're going. The Wildcat bench is going palms up, like maybe.
Let's see if
they're going palms up.
See if they talk about this here.
They're going palms up on a. They're going. Where's the
we're
receiver?
We're gonna have a little meeting here with the referees.
Yeah, this referee is reaching in his back pocket for a flag. He's like, there was no receiver over there. He goes, I got nobody. He goes, what do you got? He goes, I got nobody in that area. They're talking, conferring.
4. We got 4 guys talking about it here.
Yeah.
See if that flag comes out.
I think this guy, like at about 7 o'clock right here with the hand gestures, I think he wants to throw a flag.
No.
Nope. They're going to say we're good. Never mind. 2nd and 10.
All right.
I didn't see anybody in the area, in the zip code.
Fans aren't happy.
No. Yeah, the Wildcat bench coaches on the bench with all palms up together. 2nd and 10. Bryce Ott. He's got a nice arm. He's 6'7". He's back to pass looking. Now he's going to step up in the pocket, feeling the pressure from behind, and that's caught, completed out to Clark and caught after a gain of about 11 or 12 on the play. That'll move the chains. Nice job by Ott stepping up in the pocket, staying calm, and then putting it right on Dalton Clark.
Yeah, heavy pass rush that time. Difficult pass to make, rolling to his weak side, the left side, and was able to put it on, guess who? Dalton Clark again for another Oshkosh North first down.
Yeah, Kevin Dorn says, can you put your QR code up again for Man Up? We'll do that in a little bit, Kevin, so hang tight. Maybe between quarters. 1st and 10, 35-yard line. Still $1:49 to go. This drive's taken all of about 18 seconds. Thrown far side. Got to make a tackle over there. Oh, that's a real nice tackle over there on the far side by Anthony McPherson. I believe that was McPherson over there on the tackle. I'm not mistaken. If I was, I apologize. It's all way on the other side of the field.
That was McPherson. 2nd
down and 6. Back to pass again. Now feeling pressure, stepping up in the pocket again is Ott. Big pressure. Oh, sack!
And he's going to help him up, too. That's nice. Nice job, Sam.
Sam Simpson, the Indiana recruit. Look at big old number 75. Hey, Simpson clan. Down there in southern Wisconsin, get up off the couch and put your hands together. That's a big play. He looked quick there, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
3rd and 11. Clock continues to run. Ott back to pass again. Feeling pressure, now steps up. Going to chuck it to the end zone. Got a man. In and oh, almost intercepted, knocked away. That was Anthony McPherson who had a chance at a pick, but that's all well and good. Knocked away. 4th and 11. They got to go for it here. Let's watch the replay here.
He had him open just for a brief second there.
Is this the sack? Watch this sack by the Indiana recruit here. Look how fast the big 75 looks here. Look at him. Boom! Right down to planet Earth. That's going to leave a mark. 4th and 11. Nice job, Sam. 4th and 11. Cowbells are out. Let's go. Big play. Big juncture. 41-7.
Dalton Clark split on the far side in the slot.
Pin your ears back here. Let's go. Bryce Ott back to pass. Looking. Oh, he's flushed out. Got to step up. They're going for the home run ball. Far side. Turn around.
There it is.
Oh, flags on the play. There it is. You might as well go for it. That's a 10-yard penalty, though. Is it an automatic first down?
15-yard penalty.
15-yard penalty, so there will be a first down.
It might have been a bit of an acting job, trying to It's like somebody trying to draw a foul in basketball.
A little bit. There was a bevy of flags, though. They emptied their pockets.
And their heads. Guy threw his hat.
Hat, yeah. Pass interference.
Just pass interference.
Dead ball foul.
Oh, on
offense.
Oshkosh North. So we do it again.
Wow. So offsetting penalties. Is that the way I'm reading this?
Yep, it was an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty and a pass interference.
We'll do it again.
I think we do it again.
So Scott Gavin said getting unsportsmanlike. Well, that's what they called, and we're going to – now they call first down. So they gave him the first down, and then it's after the play.
Pushed him back. Yeah, it must have been after the play. Yep.
Okay. So interference 15 yards forward, unsportsmanlike 15 yards back, first down. But why does it – to me it feels like offsetting, but it's after the play.
Because it's after the play, that's why.
After the play.
Yep.
After the play. First and 10. Hey, Nick Simpson, that's your brother, Scott, in full throat with the cowbell down there. Step up in the bite. Oh, what a sack!
Blake Schneider.
Blake Schneider with a textbook wrap and drive there. Let's go back, take a look at that sack, Jeff. They got him up in the pocket, and then the kid collapsed. And Schneider says, I just want a sack, and he gets one here.
Yeah, it didn't look like Odd even saw him coming there. He came from the top of your screen there.
Sneaks in, and boom! Good timing on that.
Great timing. See, they're going to try to get a playoff here before the quarter ends.
1 second, they're not going to get it. So that is it. There are 3 quarters in the books here. In Division II Level 3 football, and the River Falls Wildcats lead the Oshkosh North Spartans by a score of 38-18. Braden, we had a request to put up the Man Up movement QR code one more time, so here it is for those of you. We did get over 100, but let's keep it rolling for our great nonprofits that are going to be in receipt of this tonight. So there it is. Man Up! Get for River Falls Robotics Club, the Sunshine Fund, and Accessibility River Falls and Wisconsin right there. Oh, thank you. Some pudding. There it is. Hit the Venmo, and 100 men, $100. We got over 100 now, but there you go. Also want to thank our main sponsor one more time. Cleveland, Kyle Wolf, First National Bank of River Falls, and then we'll go to Cleveland Chiropractic. Thank you, Gina and Josh Cleveland, for sponsoring tonight's game. Proud supporter of championship football tonight. Thank you, Cleveland Chiropractic. 2nd and 15, back to pass, stepping up in the pocket. Oh, Simpson almost got him, and he throws it away. That was good pressure by Simpson, just gnawing at his ankles there, and he had to throw it.
I'm sure he heard him coming, forced him to get rid of the ball a little bit earlier than he wanted to. Tino Massa, third quarter stats, 12 of 22, 287 and 4 touchdowns. Tara Savage has moved over the 100-yard mark, 21 carries, 105 yards, 1 touchdown. Receiving, he's got the 1 reception for 88. Benedict 5 for 68. Novak 3 for 55.
3rd and 15. Ott fumbles the ball. Now he's got to throw it away. Caught on the inside. Clark on a broken play. Clark gets a first down. Boy, he dropped the ball, a little broken play, and just flipped it to Clark. That's athletic and a good play by Bryce Ott.
It really is athletic, and it's excellent poise that time by Bryce Ott, too. He didn't get too nervous when he dropped the football and was able to find, guess who, Dalton Clark, open over the middle of the field.
I kind of thought he was just throwing that away, and Clark caught that knee high and was off to the races. 1st and 10. Ott back to pass again. Side route, got a man, Clark again, then pushed out of bounds after a nice gain, and he's got a lot of receptions tonight.
He's got to have over 10, I would think.
They're knocking on the door here to start the fourth quarter. Wildcats up 38-18. Second down and 2. You're going to pass it again. Stepping up. Little dump pass caught. That's going to be a touchdown for Oshkosh North. That's completed to Jackson Anderson. So just 36 seconds into the fourth quarter, Oshkosh North strikes, and it's 38-24, and still a football game.
They're not going away.
Not going away. Not going away.
See what they decide to do here. If they,
I'm still going to say 45's the number.
Looks like they're going to kick.
Go for 1. It's up, and it is good. That's their first extra point make of the night. And with 11:24 to go, it's 38-25, 13-point game, 2 scores.
Yeah, got to give big credit to Oshkosh North here. They were down 28-0 earlier in this game, and they keep fighting back. They haven't given up, clearly, and we got a long way to go, too.
Long way to go on this one.
Another pretty important possession this time for the Wildcats, and they've been doing a good job moving the football primarily through the air tonight.
Let's get to 45.
45 would be good.
That's the number.
Always be wary for that onside kick here.
Right now, they need it. They need the ball back right now. You know, they're probably going to get 3 more possessions, really, right? I mean, so you might take a chance here. So be ready. Got the hands team up front for River Falls. They approach, and they're going to kick it deep this time. That's a good deep kick. They had nobody back. They had the hands team up front. They were ready for that. And it goes through the end zone, and the Wildcats will set up shop 1st and 10 on their own 20. With 11:24 to go in the contest. Yeah, no, time is a factor. You're down, Oshkosh North down by 2 scores. You might get the ball 3 times.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Depends.
Maybe.
Here. If you can grind out a long running drive here. Or score quick. I guess I'm just not going to get greedy. Wildcats just need more points to kind of seal the deal. This game I still think is far from over. Mass in the pistol. He bobbles it. Now he's going to keep it on a broken play, move forward, and gain a couple on a busted play. Had a little trouble with the snap there, but I don't think this is a situation where you want to go 3 and out, though.
No, not much of a first down play there, making 2nd and about 8. Again, the Wildcats have been outstanding through the air tonight. Tino doing a real good job spreading the ball out through his key receivers, Benedict, Burke, Novak. Made a long throw to his running back, Terrace Savage. Lots of threats out there in the field.
Lots. Burke in motion. Now he's going to go back up top. Masses is going to go back to pass looking. Going far side. Oh, incomplete. Going for Burke again, and just incomplete.
Jackson Anderson on the coverage there. Gave his receiver a shot there, but didn't quite connect.
3rd and long, 3rd and 8. Had some success connecting up with some of those and just missed on a few. Mass has been getting good protection tonight thus far. 10:36 to go. It's an absolute eternity. Up by 13. Back to pass. Now he's going to look for the man, scrambling. And
he had his hand on his back.
There's a flag. There's a flag on the play, but it's in the backfield. Let's see here. It was something late.
It wasn't on the receiver.
Was it on Massa? Was it like a late hit? Let's watch this. Watch the replay.
Tino's saying roughing the quarterback.
Oh, it was. It was roughing the passer there. They're going to get a first down on this, Jeff. That was roughing the passer. There it is. I'm not sure if that was the right. That's an intentional grounding call, isn't it?
Well, yeah. That was a pass interference call they clearly missed. The defender had a lot of jersey in his hand.
But that is an absolutely huge penalty.
Really is. You can't afford to punt right there. And with this much time left on the clock and how well Oshkosh North has moved the ball, that's a big first down. Big penalty.
That's huge. First and 10 now from the 35 after the roughing the quarterback call. I mean, I get it. These level 3 football, you're playing for your life, but that was a little late, and referee right there and called it. This time they'll hand it off to Joey. Cuts back. Still working. And falls forward for about 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. Let's see if you can grind it out now on the back of number 21, Joseph Tarasavage.
Yep, no reason to be in a hurry here. Yeah, Rob. Barry making the comment, maybe go back to that
two-back
set, which was pretty successful earlier in the year with both Tarasavage and Bartlett.
Just under 10 minutes now. Wildcats up by 13 are nearing the midfield stripe. Every play huge now. Give it to Joey again.
Nothing.
And nothing doing there. He loses yards. Backed out to the 40.
Lost about 4.
Yep. Be 3rd and long now. 3rd and 8. 3rd and long 7. 3rd and 7 or 3rd and 8. Your choice. 3rd and 7. Clock continues to run. Boy, you got these 3rd and longs. We've had some luck tonight on the 3rd and longs. We had a 3rd and 18 earlier that went for 6. 90 yards. Fake end around, roll out, got a man. Caught. Tarasavage, get there, baby. He's got it. The 50, the 40, and knocked out of bounds. Oh, what a great play, Jeff. Great play fake, little naked boot. You hit 21 on the run and put it right on him.
Yeah, put it right on him again. Another 3rd and long conversion. The Wildcats have been outstanding tonight at converting 3rd and longs. The last one by a penalty, this one by a beautiful pitch and catch from Massa to Tarasavage. Moving the ball into Oshkosh North territory, first down Cats.
Yeah, there's been a half a dozen 3rd and longs that have been converted. And that one big one was 3rd and 18, went for 90 yards early in the football game. I think it was their first score.
It was that long 88-yard pass to Tarasavage. Similar play to that one.
Joey's got it again. Falls forward and busts off the left edge and dives forward for about 4. It'll be 2nd down and a long 6. Yeah, they're going to give them 4. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 7. It's close. 2nd and 6.5.
Clock continues to move.
That's a positive thing now for the River Falls Wildcats. Couple more first downs. You get this thing under 5 minutes. It's going to be tough for Oshkosh North.
Yep, it will. A score here won't quite clinch it, but
it'll make it real tough. And even if you get it under 5 minutes here and don't score, I think it's tough.
Yes, absolutely.
2nd down and a long, we'll call it 7. Joey again, busting forward, falls forward, gains 5. It'll be 3rd and 2. Now you're in 4-down territory. You got 2 downs to make 2.
Wildcats being very, very patient here.
Yeah.
Using their ground game to chew the clock up as we're under 8 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. Oshkosh North has all 3 timeouts remaining.
This is a situation here. They might let it run all the way down and take a timeout, Jeff. And they're going to,
let's see. Nope.
It seems like a long 40 seconds.
Yep, the back judge is finally starting to signal now.
There we go. 5, 4, 3rd and 2. Joey, again, spin, control B button.
Really short.
Not going to get there. And taken down after no gain. It'll be 4th and 2. Yeah, Brandon says number 21 is playing next level type football. Bunch of them are. It might be lost half a yard. That'll be 4th and 3. just under the 7-minute mark now. So they bring in 88 to the Cats. Chase Radloff. Different look here, huh? Josh Jenkins in the game.
I think the Wildcats may call timeout here. Yep, they will.
Yep.
There we go.
Timeout. No. They said timeout Oshkosh North. Actually, that's what they pointed that way. I don't know if he was correct.
Yeah, I think that was wrong. Yeah, because Coach Schurz called timeout.
Yeah, there we go.
And that's what the scoreboard says.
All right, that'll give us a chance to go thank our sponsors. Let's get us fired up with some right here. First National Bank of River Falls.
All right, team, this is it. Today we leave it all on the teller line. No shortcuts, no miscalculations, and every transaction counts. So let's get out there, give it everything we've got, and show our customers that with First National Bank of River Falls, they can always count on us every step of the way.
To put it all on the line. Ooh, yeah. Time to put it all on the line.
All right, thank you, First National Bank of River Falls. They're trying to get us fired up on this 4th and 3. Let's see what Coach Schurz and the Wildcats have dialed up here. Big play in the game. You get a first down here, and you're going to get this thing way below 5 minutes, and that'll about do it. Oshkosh North knows their season is on the line right here. Massa. Back to pass. Going for it. Got a man. Caught. First down on the 16. Oh, little trickeration. They go up top. They get the single coverage. Complete on the far side to Todd Benedict. Wow.
Gutsy call right there by Coach Schurz. But again, on the other side of the coin, a pretty safe call, putting the ball in the hands of your quarterback, Tino Massa, who's just been outstanding tonight.
Just lights out. Wow.
One of the best games he's played all year, and that's saying a lot.
That's a gutsy call, but like you said, you put it in the hands of your best players.
Yep.
Massa to Benedict, right?
Exactly, and that the best thing about that, other than the first down, is it keeps the clock moving as we're nearing the 6-minute mark of the 4th.
Joey to the edge. 10. Cut it. Shoulder. Down to the 7. Joseph Tarasavage. Another nice run for the Cats. A negative there is he ran out of bounds.
Yeah, I would have liked to see him maybe take a knee there. But that's hard to do when you're running fast like that.
He wanted the promised land. He was going to put his shoulder down and runs out of bounds. It'll be 2nd down and 2. I think you're going to get a steady diet of 21 right now. What do you think?
I think so, yep. 2nd and short.
Massa the master. Cowbells are out. 21 again. Joey. First down yardage. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 5. Joseph Tarasavage, and now the clock runs. No, now it stops. They're going to move the chains. I like how Coach Schurz, though, has his team really intentional with the clock now. You're going to let it run down to 1 or 2 seconds before you hike the football.
Yep, that's a smart play.
It's more conscientious of that than I've seen them all season with that.
Well, we haven't been in a lot of close games, though, either.
No.
You know?
So my magic number was get this thing below 5 minutes. And I think they're going to do that. Mm-hmm. And my other magic number was 45. They're not going to do it.
You're almost there. We both had 45.
Yes.
That independently, too. We both had it.
Independently, like 45 might be the number. Massa to Joey, left side. Get behind number 75. And not going to get there. Maybe lost a couple yards. Clock runs.
At some point, Coach Ott is going to decide to start using his timeouts. He has not gone there yet.
Even a field goal makes it 16, which is a pretty good number.
Yep. Definitely in field goal range.
Now you're under 5 minutes. Yeah, you might dial a pass up here, huh? There's Benedict on the right edge.
Maybe, yeah.
Or not. Joey, right side. Keep the knees moving. Keep him high. He's down to the 5. gets back what he lost in the first play. It'll be third and
Here
goal
comes the
from the 5.
timeouts right here. Coach Ott decided to use one.
Yeah, you have to with 4:30 to go.
Thought about it for a couple seconds and decided to burn one. Notre Dame leads Rice Lake 28-20 in the third quarter.
Ooh, that's getting interesting.
Union Grove on the board. West the Pier 21, Union Grove 7.
What would you think about another shot at Rice Lake after we beat them once up there?
I'm sure they'd like one.
Yeah, wouldn't they?
Yeah. Got to get this one here first.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
You can talk about the different scenarios if they win. Again, level 4, which is the state semifinals, is at a neutral site. So they generally try to pick a site that's in between the two schools. If Notre Dame advances, Notre Dame's from Green Bay, in case you're wondering. Halfway is probably Stevens Point,
yeah.
Marshfield, somewhere in that area.
Yeah. DC Everest,
yep,
maybe.
Yep, the Wildcats are familiar with that stadium. If Rice Lake advances, Eau Claire seems like a pretty logical, and there's lots of stadiums there. The two new high schools.
Yeah.
Carson Park.
Got some business to take care of first here tonight.
Absolutely.
With 4.5 minutes to go. Wildcats up by 13, 38-25. They're looking to try to find the back of the end zone, trying to get the dagger in this thing, but it's not there yet. Someone said a field goal would be valuable. It would be.
I agree.
End around. Got the edge. 10, 5. Touchdown. Mason Novak on an end around. Touchdown Wildcats.
There's your 44.
There's your 44. I'm not pulling out any daggers yet, though.
No, I'm not. I thought about it.
Yeah, me too.
I put it back in the holster.
I did too.
Yeah.
I gripped it, and I'm like, no, not yet.
No,
not yet. Not yet.
Because North scores fast.
Not yet. Not yet. But I like where you're at. We said you need 45 to win tonight. This would do it here.
Wildcats,
what a
we're not
great
going to
play.
see 45. We're going to see either 44 or 46.
Going for 2.
Going for 2.
Somebody got their bingo card out and is playing the odds here. Roll out. Looking throwback.
Oh, boy.
Sam Simpson, put your shoulder down, Sammy! Sam Simpson! Oh, the Indiana recruit says, how about I just put 2 on? Here's the football. Thank you much. And that was fun. Is there a flag? Flag on the play. Flag on the play.
Holding.
Oh, come on. He didn't need to hold anybody there. He was just walking in. Here's the replay. Let's see if you see a hold on the edge here.
Oh, yeah. That was it.
Nickel dime.
I mean, that's what they called. Yeah.
He was going in anyway. He would have ran that guy over. He would have ran that guy.
Yeah, I don't think he probably wanted any part of that.
No. Now you're going to kick the extra point. It'd be a 30-yarder. Yeah, they worked all week on that. You just know they did. That's too bad. Good snap. Good kick. It is up, and it looks good. And if I had an extra grinder, I'd give one to the Carafel kid because he's really good.
There's your 45.
Gavin Carafel with the extra point from 30 yards out after the 2-point conversion goes. 35. Did I call that? I called right there.
Mm-hmm.
So Gavin Carafel bangs the trues, make it 45-25. That's a 20-point lead with 4:25 to go. I like the feel of that.
Let's go through some
numbers. Go ahead.
Yeah, we'll go through some numbers here again real quick. Compliments of Dan Jenkins sitting behind me here. Tito Massa, 14 of 25, 323 yards and 4 touchdowns.
That's a lot. That's a big number.
That's pretty good.
It's big numbers there.
Tara Savage, 30 carries, 129 yards and a touchdown.
That's solid.
Receiving, Tara Savage, 2 receptions, 105 yards and a touchdown. Benedict, 6 for 87 and 2 touchdowns. Burke, 2 for 61, 1 touchdown. Novak, 3 for 55. Starright, 1 for 15. Tackles, Sam Simpson with 8 already. McPherson and Dreyer and Blake Schneider and Mason Novak and Nolan Hopeful with 5 each. Oliver Simmons with 4. Burke, Benedict with 3 each. Stelright, Larson, Dykus, 2 each. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Billy Jensen says that. He goes, I know you guys put that dagger back in the holster. He goes, I took it out at home.
Yeah. Well, that's
you can at home.
It's your prerogative.
Yeah, yeah.
We're not doing it yet.
You're a little farther away from the jinx. We're way too close to that, so we'll just keep it in the holster. Here we go. Let's kick it deep. Mr. Careful. He does. Into a little wind. Fielded on the 6. Little end around. Give it to their best athlete right up the middle.
That's why you keep it in your holster right there.
Yeah, right there.
No flags.
No flags. Touchdown, Oshkosh North, and they're right back.
Right back in it.
Right back in the football game. Wow. Wow.
Jamare Scott takes it to the house, barely touched. And they're right in it.
Right back in the football game. Just like that. In a dead silence over the stadium. It ain't over until it's over. Wow.
That didn't take long.
That took 3-4 seconds, 5 seconds, however long it takes you to run 90 yards. 7-8 seconds. Kick is up, and that one is no good. He missed another one. It's all big. It's all big.
I think
14-point difference.
I think Billy Jensen might have
Billy's
been a little.
He's red-faced right now.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Today's stats. Go ahead, Joe.
Yeah, team stats right there. 464 yards of total offense for the Wildcats there, compared to 346 for Oshkosh North. Obviously, just like we thought, would be an offensive football game, and it's lived up to its billing. Passing yards, River Falls with 323 versus Oshkosh North with 224. Both teams done a very good job on the ground. River Falls led by Tara Savage, 141 yards rushing. Oshkosh North led by Amare Scott, 122 yards rushing. Third down conversions, we talked about that earlier. 6 of 14 for the Wildcats. They've been outstanding.
Oh, really good on third downs.
Third down, especially like you mentioned earlier, 3rd and long. Well, here we go. We're in kind of onside kick territory again.
I would say you're going to see an onside kick here.
Oshkosh North with 2 timeouts left. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, they have to onside kick here with 4:10 to go. Yep, they're even lining up for it, so. Someone says kick it in the end zone. Well, you get into a little bit of a wind was a difficulty there for Gavin. He's got a good leg, but a little breeze. He was onside kick. Sit on it. Uh-oh.
Oshkosh North has it.
He has the football on the onside kick. And here we go.
Here we go. Buckle up.
Buckle up. 14-point game with 4:10 to go. Oshkosh North football.
Things can change in a hurry in high school football.
Wow.
You're seeing that play out right here in River Falls at David Smith Stadium. This is a game.
We got ourselves a football game. 4:10 to go. Oshkosh North still with 2 timeouts. They probably go for the home run right here.
Look for Dalton Clark.
Ott, back to pass, steps up. Caught. Taken down after a short gain of about 5 or 6.
That was Jackson Anderson with the catch. Thade Dreyer with the tackle. The Spartans are going to be in a hurry here.
Gotta be. Dalton Clark was all the way in the end zone. He's going to run all the way back. Clock is a bit of a factor. Back to pass again, feeling pressure. Throws it, almost intercepted. Right at the feet of
Cole Dykus.
Cole Dykus almost had a chance for an interception there. Great pressure by Austin Stelreich.
Yeah, Cole Dykus playing left defensive end. Probably not thinking that he's going to have a shot at an interception, but he had one there.
Clock stops at 3:39. Wildcats up by 14. Getting loud here on the near side. Never easy. Back to pass again. Feeling pressure, steps up in the pocket. Going for home run, ball overthrown. No flags in the play. It's going to be 4th and 6.
Ott looking for Amari Scott streaking down the sideline.
If you hold him here, I'm going to pull the dagger out.
I'm not.
Not going to do it yet.
Not yet.
Not going to do it. Okay, I'll keep it in the holster yet. 4th and 6. First, you got to stop them here on 4th down. I mean, they're going to. Their season is on the line. They're going to dial something up here. Here we go. Let's bring this right into your living room.
Five receivers split out for the Spartans.
Backyard football for Bryce Ott and the Oshkosh North Spartans. 4th and 6. Their season is on the line. Back to pass. Crossing routes. Got it. Short.
We'll see where they spot it, but he
short.
certainly looks short to me.
He's half a yard short. I'm watching the referee on the far side. He's going to be about a half a yard short, I think, Jeff Johnson.
Yep, I would
Let's
agree.
See. He's short. Wildcat football. They've already made it. They didn't get it. 1st and 10 Wildcats with 3:26 to go. That's big.
Ott looking for his favorite receiver, Dalton Clark, open over the middle. And
you can go ahead and find the clap emojis at home for that big stop because that is huge. Takes the pressure off right now a little bit. They still have 2 timeouts, though.
It really does. It's like that onside kick didn't happen.
Yeah. Whew.
Well, look for a heavy dose of Tara Savage here. Josh Jenkins in the game at fullback.
High and tight with the football. High and tight. Pitch. Tara Savage, he's got it high and tight. He cuts back. He's got the 50, the high knees, the 40, the 10. Get to the end zone. 10, 5, dagger. No flags. Joseph Tara Savage, 61 yards for a Division II Level 3 win.
Wildcats clearly running the football there. I think everybody in the entire building knew that was happening, but yet Tara Savage was able to get into the secondary and turned on the afterburners, Kevin.
So much want to on that run. Look at Joey. Boom! Oh, how fun was that? What a great football run by number 21. 51. Up, and it is good. And Carafel, perfect on the evening, bangs through another one. 52-31 Wildcats. Let's watch this run again, Jeff.
Yeah, here it is.
They had him.
Yep, running behind the all-world left tackle, Sam Simpson there, and he got in the secondary, and then it was all Tara Savage at that point.
Oh, baby. Someone fall on the clap emojis. That's the River Falls Wildcats. 52, Oshkosh North 31. Someone said, let's watch that again. Let's watch that run one more time.
Can probably do that.
Let's watch it 3 more. What a run. Look at 21. Boom, boom. And then this high knees. Get to the pylon, get to the promised land, and the kid is good.
31 carries, 190 yards for Tara Savage.
Oh, baby. How fun was that?
The Group 2 game has moved into the 4th quarter. Notre Dame leads Rice Lake by a score of 28-20. The winner of this game will face the winner of that game.
First time in school history you would make it to level 4?
First time, yep.
What was going on there?
I don't know what happened there.
What happened there?
I'm not sure.
Was it an onside kick? Wow.
Was that intentional?
I don't know why.
I don't know why.
Yeah. Huh.
Well,
whatever.
It gives
them life.
It gives North some
life.
Some life that I don't think we need to give them.
Right. You shouldn't pack your suitcase yet.
No.
Scott, man, he just absolutely wore out his clap emoji key. Love it. Love it. Isaiah Black, What a run, huh, fellas? What a run. 1st and 10. Swing pass, far side. Get it to your athletes. Taken down after a gain of 7. Actually still going. Piles moving. Gain of 7 on the play.
Jamare Scott with the run there, but that does keep the clock moving under 3 minutes here. Spartans still have their 2 timeouts left.
I'd say
they're in a hurry.
Wildcats may need to call timeout. A little confusion. Now they got everybody in position. Back to pass. You got to go for the home run ball here. Not going to happen, though. Taken down in the backfield.
Guess who?
Sam Simpson! What a game, Sam Simpson. You know, I said last week, I think he's getting better as the season goes on. Do you agree?
He's getting better as this game goes on, too. He's
He's just taking over.
Played a heck of a second half.
Just absolutely taking over.
I hope Scott lets him sleep in tomorrow because he's
give the
played a heck of a football game.
Give the snow shovel to his brothers. Sam gets a day off. Back the pass. Again, stepping up.
There's a hold that they missed.
Going up. Look.
Ooh,
and
caught. What
at
a catch.
The 1 yard line. With 2 minutes and 1 second to go.
By guess who? Dalton Clark.
What a catch. Just laid out and caught that on the 1.
Yeah, you won't see a better high school football catch than that one right there.
No, that was special.
And?
Yeah, 21. He says 21 playing college football. Yeah, he's going to Dordt College in Iowa. Back the pass. Got a man caught to Clark, and 6 more for Oshkosh North. They're in a big hurry. Yeah, he's going to Dordt in Iowa. Anthony Hanks says Sam looks like he gave it his all tonight. I would say that's accurate.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, you think back to there's been so many big plays in this game, Kevin, but one of the big ones was just a few minutes ago, that 4th down stop that the Wildcats had after that onside kick. I mean, if it wasn't for that, I can only imagine where this game would be right now.
We got a question. Who else is on the whiteboard tonight?
Kick is up
and it is good. 52-37. So I was saying 45-39. So
yeah,
still not over. It's still 52-37 with 1:51 to go.
And Oshkosh North
52-43
has been able to hang on to those timeouts too.
38. Well, we got to score one. There we go, 52-38. We don't want to get people too excited over there at home. Like, hey, the scoreboard just changed. 52-38. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Jeff.
Nope. Oshkosh North still has both timeouts left. And obviously we know what's coming here.
Again, onside kick. Last one worked.
Yeah, I am not sure why River Falls went to that onside kick. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but
no.
Rice Lake driving against Notre Dame, looking to knot that game up at 28.
Someone's got the sideline heater on fire. Unplug that thing.
Yeah, that's when all else fails.
Unplug it. Nice work down there. This thing was smoking. Here we go. Onside kick again for North. They're 1 for 1. They go right back to it. Get out of bounds. And now I was thinking that last time that thing was a dart coming through there. Just let her go.
Yep.
And they do. And Wildcats will get it with 1:51 to go. Oshkosh North has 2 timeouts. Is it safe for me to head towards the sidelines with the 1:51 to go?
I think so. Yep.
So let me give me some statistics then, for it's Tino Massa tonight as our garage grinder of the game. Yeah, I'll check this over here.
Tino 14 of 25.
Hold on. 14 of 25.
323. 4
touchdowns. Got it.
I think given his fact he kind of got shunned off the first team all conference list.
Yeah, shunned. We're gonna make up for that a little bit tonight, but get him a garage grinder.
Yeah, I think he took it out on Oshkosh.
All right.
Yeah, he did.
Savage with the ball. Whistle blows. North uses one of their remaining 2 timeouts. 1:42 left here in the 4th quarter.
What a game, though, huh? Man.
We'll see you guys field side.
Okay.
Crazy. You were talking about big plays. There were dozens of them.
Yeah, Monona Grove 10, Homestead 7. That game in the fourth quarter at Mequon. How much time is left in that game? Can you tell? Okay. And Rice Lake just fumbled the ball. Notre Dame recovers.
Robbie, you got me.
Yeah.
And they'll take over with about 4:15 left in the fourth quarter, leading Rice Lake by a score of 28-20.
I wouldn't get it done here. Not the way these teams are scoring.
Second and 10 for the Wildcats. They give to Tara Savage. Still moving. Finally brought down at about the 45-yard line. Spartans used their last timeout. And I think first down here will put it away, right, Rob?
I believe that will seal the deal, yeah.
West appear all over Union Grove, as you can see, 35-7.
Yeah, they're good, huh?
They're good. We saw them here about, it was 3 years ago, right around tonight.
Yeah, that wasn't fun.
No.
Didn't go very well.
No, that was a big 38-6 win over the Wildcats. That's the last time they were in level 3. Level 4 would be new territory for River Falls. Never been there.
Uncharted waters.
Yep, uncharted waters.
I'm excited about it.
That game would be next Friday night at a neutral site. That information would be probably coming out tomorrow.
Probably Wausau-ish, huh? Or something.
If Notre Dame is the winner, it would be somewhere in the Wausau, Stevens Point, Marshfield area, is my guess. Third and about 3. Timeout Wildcats. Monona Grove leads 10-7 over Homestead. 2 minutes left in that game. Homestead driving inside Monona Grove territory. That game's going to come down to the wire. Game that's not coming down to the wire is the West Appear game. They now lead Union Grove 42-7. That game just into the fourth quarter.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, that's the Homestead Monona Grove game has a good chance to end before our game, and they started at 7. And we started at 6, didn't we, Rob?
I don't remember. I think so.
Kevin Westhouse making his way down to the field to interview tonight.
I see him. He's down on the track.
Garage Bikes and Brews gridiron grinder of the game. Tara Savage. And that's a first down, and that'll do it. Wildcats are moving on to level 4 for the first time in school history.
Well done, boys.
Very well done.
You played a really good game against a very good opponent.
Yep. Oshkosh North coming in here 10-1. Their only loss to Notre Dame this season. Beat a very good New Richmond team last week at New Richmond. And the Wildcats go into the victory formation here. A little skirmish here. I didn't think that was necessary.
The boys are getting feisty.
The Spartan defender kind of one at the knees of one of the Wildcat linemen, which they didn't appreciate. And that's the last play of the game. Your final score, River Falls 52, Oshkosh North 38. Wildcats improved their record to 11-1 on the season. Oshkosh North ends their season with a record of 10-2.
Great game. Incredible game.
Great game.
That was fun.
Kudos to Oshkosh North. Did everything they could to fight back from an early 28-0 deficit, and
yeah, a lot of teams would have folded it up and just.
And you guys got me up there. So they're going to do a plaque presentation, and then we'll do the interview. All right. So a plaque presentation, and then the interview.
All right, we got her. That's the. This game is actually considered to be the sectional final, so the Wildcats will get a sectional championship plaque.
All right.
Great way to close out the home season, Rob.
Yeah, and it was nice to have all these home games in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Now we got to go on the road, probably to the middle of the state, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Not complaining.
Road trips are fun.
Okay. Kevin Westhouse on the field to interview tonight's grinder of the game, Tino Massa.
Ladies and gentlemen, please draw your attention to the field as we congratulate River Falls on their Level 3 sectional victory.
Tino, let's go real quick so you can celebrate with your team. Let's get right up here. How about right there, guys? Are you good? All right. Hey, Tino, first River Falls High School team ever to make the Level 4. How does that feel?
I can't even put it into words. I mean, the stuff that we did the off season and how we were together, there's no other group that I would ever say deserves this more. We've worked so hard, and you could see from the first day of practice, this was destined, and we just need to keep going because we can do a lot more.
Notre Dame and Rice Lake are in the fourth quarter. 8 difference in that game. Still up in the air. Going to play next week. It's that Notre Dame team.
I honestly don't care. I feel like our offense can go on everybody in the state, and I feel like our defense can stop both those offenses just from what they do. So I think no matter what, it's a good matchup for us.
Very good. Hey, speaking of offenses, tonight you were 14 for 25, 323 yards, and 4 touchdowns, Tino. Anything different for you tonight? How do you feel?
I feel great. There's nothing different. We knew this would be a game plan where we're going to have shots. They're going to play soft, but they're going to play man for the most part. So we knew we were going to be able to have shots because we have better athletes. So just get the ball in the hands of the playmakers.
Hey, good luck next week in Level 4. You're one game away from a shot at the state championship in the state of Wisconsin. How does that sound?
That sounds awesome. That's what we've been wanting. So.
Tonight, you're tonight's Garage Gridiron Grinder of the game. I need to let you get back to the team and celebrate. I get one pop on the shoulder pads, though, right here. All right. I'm going to take your picture. Congratulations, son. Take this right back upstairs to Jeff Johnson.
Thank you, Kevin. Great interview again with tonight's Garage Gridiron Grinder of the game from Garage Bikes and Brews. That's our QB1, Tino Massa.
Yeah, great kid.
Great kid. Great leader.
Great quarterback.
Kids love him. And he's had one heck of a football season, Rob.
Yeah, really. I mean, amazing.
Just amazing. Cats moving on to Level 4 next week, the State Division II semifinals. And it looks like they will be taking on Green Bay Notre Dame as they are celebrating out in the field with about a minute and a half left, leading that game against Rice Lake 28-20.
good enough.
Yep. Actually, they punted to Rice Lake, and Rice Lake fumbled the punt.
Oh. Yeah.
And they recovered it. So
that'll do her.
That'll do her. Yep. 20 seconds left in the Homestead-Monona Grove game. Homestead has moved out to a 13-10 lead. So if they're able to hold on, they will take on West De Pere next week. So it'll be River Falls versus Notre Dame in one semifinal, and the other one will be
she still won.
West De Pere against Homestead. So we'll keep you updated as far as what's happening next week. That game will be Friday night at 7 p.m. at a neutral site. That'll be announced probably tomorrow by the WIAA, so feel free to check out their website if you'd like that information. But until then, I guess we'll sign her off here, Rob. I'm Jeff Johnson on behalf of Kevin Westhouse, our great play-by-play commentator. The artist, Rob Derry, Braden Engstrom on production, Chris Larson with the field camera. Again, your final, Level 3 sectional champions, River Falls 52, Oshkosh North 38. We'll see you next Friday night. Good night, everybody.